Oh no, now I can't say terrible, awful things.
You're being recorded for corporate purposes.
Or shouldn't say terrible, awful things.
You could, please don't.
Yeah,
It's
no,
okay.
it's
okay.
utter tragedy. I can't say slurs.
I know. How else will I say the T word?
Although in hindsight, had I remembered we were missing 2, I might have opted. But that's okay. I feel like we can do it with a medic, a tech support, and 1 face.
An angry face who's always drunk. Yeah.
Is Relish just listening in, or?
That's my assumption.
You can join if you want.
Relish?
Yo, mustard.
Homeless man number 2
that's fine.
of the Saturday Squad?
That's okay.
I mean, it's up to you, Relish. Are you wanting to listen, or you want to throw yourself into the fire?
Yeah, well, like, I knew people were missing, so I came to play.
No pressure to do so. If you don't want to, don't worry about it.
Yeah, there is pressure. I'm here and exist. It's called peer pressure, Sky. Sure, yeah, get in here, boss.
Get that muted shit out of here.
Get this beta shit off me!
Alright, am I working? Is my mic fine?
You're working great, boss.
No, I can't hear you at all.
Big Satch.
God damn it, Sky.
I think you're still muted.
Hear elves, they're too smelly.
Gug no like little pointy ear.
Alright, let's see.
That is not one of his character traits.
Let's see if I'm actually
God isn't racist against elves.
Yet. For now.
Wait, what do you mean he's not? It's morally correct.
Right, give me 1 second to open up Roll20 and not fucking Vivaldi, because it's broken as shit.
Clearly it should be negative quality to not be racist against elves.
We're about to get racist.
I want you to know, Arm, the only reason I'm not playing an elf is because I couldn't.
I'll throw that to you, champ.
I wish I had a sandwich, but
because my
it
build
is too
fucking
late for me to
shatters
make
if
one.
I had to go, like, fucking E whatever the fuck. E resources.
Alright, I was.
Because the Cyber Suite does not pay for itself.
Alright, thank you. Sorry.
Do I pop this out again? Alright.
Sure. Right.
I like how on my summaries for these, I was like, see, I did get the runs up today. Like this was ever in question.
Oro finds a way.
I see Guk is already tilted.
Gug's always tilted. He's got to deal with this shit. Shadowrunners.
When I am tilting myself, it's you're gonna get your tiles taken away from you. But when everybody else tilts, it's all fun and games. I see how it is.
Fuck you.
Well, yes, that is in fact a threat.
Yeah.
As I said to Relish before, this is how you get your token privileges taken away.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, now here's the real question is how long did this occur between last session and this session? How long do we want to give?
I have a video just for you, Oro. There you are. There you go. That in tabletop is my answer.
You can go with like a month. It's been a while.
Jesus Christ, no!
you wanna pay your lifestyle?
I have rent. Granted, I have rent already paid off.
Imagine having to pay rent.
You don't shut the fuck up, swamp demon.
You do, but we literally got your entire rent last time. Oh,
your rent consists of giving up chunks of your legs to the gator landlord.
Say, okay, crocodile gun.
You know what,
Jesus.
guy? You know what? You and me both know if you have to give up a chunk of your leg to the landlord, that's still better than paying actual normal rent prices.
Gug
It's probably cheaper.
disagrees.
It's cheaper in the long run.
Week, 2 weeks seems reasonable.
Let's say a week.
We'll say a week. I think that's so. We're gonna shoot
yeah.
for like basically a job a week. So that gives everybody what four jobs in a month,
Yeah.
Yeah.
3, 4.
barring for plot reasons, if ever applicable. There may not be jobs, but for we'll set the standard at being a job a week. But that also means Relly has a week of healing because Relly still has wounds from the last job.
God.
God
Yeah,
damn.
I'm so injured.
Did you get eaten by an alligator again?
Oh, we got shot
No.
by a shotgun in the chest.
Yeah, I took a slug to the chest. And I don't mean the fun, friendly, slimy kind.
And,
Yeah, you have what
Fucking
4
furry-
boxes of your physical filled and what 7 of your
Nothing
stun
against
filled.
Yep.
the stun heals off within the night.
Okay.
Stun damage you can actually wash away in a day.
And then let's see, what's your body and will? So that's 8, and this is not affected by wound modifiers, so
So that one's
Okay.
the physical. On the other hand, what is the natural healing? I actually don't know the natural healing times off the top of my head.
we have a thing for it. It's Fizz. Oh, Fizz is actually body times 2, 1 day. Each hit heals a damage, so basically you get 7 rolls of body doubled to try and heal off your physical boxes.
Well, Relish, you heard the man.
I got it.
Okay.
Damn.
Damn, bro.
Alright, Relly,
Alright,
you're
you're healed.
fine.
Alright, thank you.
You literally, in your shitty swamp hut, you basically just
The mud heals all wounds.
yeah. You're basically just like, alright, I'm in a lot of pain. I'm gonna like bandage up the best I can, and then I'm gonna just lay in bed until I feel better and everything stops hurting.
I message you
fair.
self-help health articles.
Send back a nice big thumbs up. It's like, thank you.
Gotta look on the bright side of life as the alligators come flying through the windows.
Always remember, alligator tastes good and fresh meat is expensive.
Apparently your leg tastes good too.
I do, of course, however, need everybody to roll
Oh no, not again.
for fatigue. So that's body will.
Let's go.
Ow, my
Oh
life.
no.
Alright.
Oh no, wait,
Body
no,
roll.
it's no, that was body plus body, no, body plus
Body plus will. How do you
There you go.
combine them in here?
Technically, that's the
Discussion.
same rule, but whatever. Wait, how the fuck do you do that again?
Yeah, how
It
do you
was just
combine
click
two
on
of them?
body and then select willpower, right?
I just did
Yeah.
my modifier for willpower because my body has a secondary modifier anyways.
Ah, so body and then attribute willpower works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That's unfortunate.
I think everyone's fine except Relish, because I want to believe both of you are at least in fucking low lifestyle.
No, I'm still squatting.
Oh no.
Jesus.
Because I
Oh
cannot
my
afford
God.
this shit.
I am going to run out of slap patches.
Arms bed hopping.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, I set everything at a range for like how bad it is, and so far y'all are pretty fine. Like
You
takes no
bastard
stun.
homeless people.
Rella, you take 2 stun.
God damn it! You know what? It's not negative yet. It's fine.
Raven, you take 1 stun. You're in low lifestyle, right, Sky?
Yes. Yeah, low with
You're
the
fine.
Yeah.
I'm in medium with all of the bells and whistles.
Want me to
Doug
roll
would-
seduction again to see if I can actually score an apartment?
Doug would be in fucking medium if he didn't have to deal with this bullshit.
I'm gonna assume, for the sake of argument, that that's probably what you're doing. But again, you wouldn't. It's very hard, I imagine,
Yeah, to like move
To
from
get
apartment to
comfortable when
apartment
you're
every-
constantly sleeping in other people's apartments, right?
In their beds.
In their beds, using their shower, basically walking around with a duffel bag,
Stealing their shampoo.
Duffel bags with me.
basically.
What brand do you use? Whatever's there.
I don't know, man. I just look for the shampoo label.
If it says shampoo, it's good enough for everything.
That's really loud. Holy shit. There we go.
Yeah, the bot sometimes is something, but I wanted to give y'all
It's
some
okay.
ambience.
The bot has
Yeah.
a big tendency on my machine of putting its volume back to 100%.
Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on who you ask, because this is Florida, it's raining for the next couple of days straight, so...
Is it summer already?
I think this campaign started in summer. I think I specified
did.
that.
Yeah.
So, it checks. But yeah. All of you get messages on your comm links about the available jobs. You give your availability, more or less, just due to, like, who's available, who has, like, you know, other commitments and all that. This one went through Claire, I believe.
Yes.
She does recognize that there are a few of you who probably haven't met yet, so she has messaged you the details of the meet. That would be later today in the early afternoon. So if you'd like to take some time to meet each other, because we literally have half of one group, half of another group, take that opportunity now, as Claire throws you all in a group chat, is like, here y'all go, here are the details, and then she immediately leaves the group chat.
I renamed the group chat and put an emoji on the end of it.
God.
Anyways, I have a nice place, northern side of town, a nice, little soy calf joint, if you're willing to meet up there. Something nice, comfy, and, well, it'll help you stay out of the rain.
Sure, on my way.
I give you all a coordinate, and then I give you an address, realizing you're human beings.
Fucking organics.
Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way over there by fucking public transport because I don't have a car either.
Doug
I
will
have a
drive in his tiny
yeah,
little
I
car.
just
Please
remembered.
tell me
fucking-
Gug is not on public transport.
Gug actually has a pretty nice car. He's got a chameleon.
I have,
Also-
like, the classiest of sports motorcycle.
Yeah, that works.
Also, I just remembered, I wouldn't be in the swamp, you know, or I'd be at the church because the father said we could stay there last time.
Yes.
Correct.
He
I'm
said you-
actually in town away from crocodiles.
Holy
You
shit.
are.
You are.
In safety
That's what they
terms.
want you to think. What about the crocodiles in the sewer?
Little did you know, the
They
priest
get
is summoning
stabbed.
Little did you know, the priest is summoning crocodile spirits as we speak.
He's an alligator shaman. Oh no.
Upon the
I mean,
back
there
of
is a group of those in
Al's
this
head,
area.
She sees a crocodile spirit. She immediately leaves, gets in the car, and walks up to the soy cow.
Only for you, beast spirits are not on the Christian list.
Jesus.
Tragic.
So he cannot, in fact, summon a crocodile for your ease and convenience and say, I hope this feels more homely for you.
Gug will drive
It's
over in
just a
his
very
car.
vivid dream, okay?
But yeah, Relly, you wake up sleeping in one of the, like, smaller back offices that Father Garrett has prepared for you. Probably one of the better bits of restful sleep you've gotten in a while. Coming out into the main hall, you do see the good father is at work healing to people's wounds and passing out food. Looks to be some, like, home-cooked stew. He hands you a bowl. It's like, here you go. If you have anything you need to do, feel free. If you are home late after hours, simply send me a message on the comm link and I will unlock the doors for you.
Will do. Thank you for the soup.
Of course. Always a pleasure.
Leaving my house, I go kick the broken boss that are supposed to be tending the outdoors. Thinking in my heart of hearts, maybe it'll work this time.
You kick one and it like sputters to life for but a brief second, goes about like a foot, and then dies again. As you
Alright.
as you hear for but a brief second the sprinkler systems attempt to turn on.
Attempt.
Soy calf.
So we go.
Alright. I pull up to the place first because I'm still a jackass and chose somewhere near-ish to my house. Not that anyone knows that.
Yeah, I will assume for the sake of brevity that everybody has found some method of transport.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spend 50 million again for the bus.
Sounds good. Sounds good, boss.
Aries.
Alrighty.
So yeah, describe yourselves as you pull into the
I'm probably
soy
there
calf
first.
place while it's raining. Luckily, they have a decent overhang, so you can either have your coffee inside or have your coffee outside under the rain.
You see a dressed in all white and with skin just as white to match. The red-tipped hair and red accented outfit, dressed classier than most of the people around her. The Electra's just sitting there, despite being in shade, having a parasol above her head.
Damn albinos.
I think everything's a little bit shaded right now with the rain.
Vampire.
Correct.
Yeah.
It is very gloomy right now,
This is
but
sounds
admittedly,
like
that
a-
could be either the rain or the corporate capitalist dystopia.
Hooray!
Hooray.
Yeah, you can see, running through the rain, holding a duffel bag above her head to shield a bit from the rain with like a jacket over her suit. It's like not get the suit wet. Is an Oni, pretty tall because Onis are tall as fuck. Yeah,
A
she's just
subset of
running through the
orc,
rain trying to
right?
get into the what?
Is there a subset of orc, right?
Yeah, there's
Yes.
some sort of orc. Yeah, an orc variant exclusive to Japan, technically.
Yabu orcs.
Pull up with
Yeah,
my Aries Roadmaster. Pull up, nice little parking spot. Look around.
You
see
mean
the
taking
outline.
up the entire parking spot?
Yes.
We're in the nicer part of town.
doesn't
Like,
look
Pick up
hopeless.
the whole
Doesn't
spot because I am
immediately
a
look over-
not civilized character.
I smile, seeing Alice not covered in mud.
Just raise a singular right hand. You're like, good morning.
Right.
Wonderful
give-
weather we're having.
I give you both a text saying front table. I already have some plain soy calf ordered for both of you. I thought I consider it
As you see that, as that is sent, there's a small advertisement for soy calf that pops up in your group chat.
God damn it.
It's like that thing where if like you use certain emojis, like it'll do like little effects. It's like that, but for corporate branding.
Yo.
So if you mention soy calf, it does like the logo and everything.
I'm just gonna post the fucking the fucking gun brand crime emote and just blast everybody's eardrum.
You just see Electra delete it from the
Yes. Hate it.
You see Electra try to delete it from the chat, but the poor corporate programming is too strong.
Fucking ads come with firewall programs now.
You see Electra just pull out an earpiece. Thank you.
Just start chanting Swaycaf open the many corporate pop-ups overwriting.
What the fuck is? Like, okay, I think we found Night Shark and like the fucking Blue Dragon. What the fuck is Samurai Cat Girl?
That was one the group found last week. It's a movie that's coming out in like a week.
Oh, okay.
Also, that cover's not a cat girl, by the way.
And
I feel lied to. Wait, okay.
you're implying it would need to be for a movie called Samurai Cat Girl.
That's
how they get you.
Yep.
What? The corporations are lying to you?
Wow.
They haven't had it actually be a cat girl since Samurai Cat Girl 9.
That is no. Wait,
What
yeah,
a
okay, no,
badass.
it's 11. Fuck.
That's 11.
That is 11.
It is 11.
Oh, gas. Alright, how's Gug roll up?
Gug rolls up in a chameleon, Parks gets out. Gug is disgruntled as always. Notices, whatever the fuck your name is, Relish, I always forget.
Alice.
Alice, right, sorry.
Style.
Kinda, looks over, makes sure its leg's doing fine. Nods in
You
approval.
just literally pull up and just check out my legs. SMH.
Look, Gug doesn't want to fucking be here.
You just see the group. Do you two know each other, or are we going to actually sit down?
Sit down and take this. Friendly sponsored Swaycaf.
There are 3 drinks already sitting at the table. It's just perfectly regular coffee, and probably nicer than whatever you guys normally drink.
Yeah.
Luke
Probably. I'm just gonna sit down. This does not contain milk, does it?
You buy the unless you want something that does. Too many people are lactose intolerant. Too many people are lactose intolerant for it.
Yep, that is exactly the reason. Thank you very much. I appreciate you buying coffee for us.
Pleasantries, of course. Now then, my name is Electra. I am as you might have figured out by now, I'm the local tech support for yourselves. And you are, she says, looking towards Gug.
Gug introduces himself. He's, not where he wants to be, so he'd like to get things over with, but if you need healing or something shot, that's why he's here.
Reminded that Gug probably has the second highest logic score in this group, and despite that still talks in third person.
Listen, Gug habits die Gug. Die hard.
If I don't have the highest logic score in this group, I'm going to scream.
Mine's only 5, actually. It's not that high.
Yeah.
My body, though.
Yo, my body is ready.
My body is 9.
Nice.
I do want to point out, for the sake of brevity, that the human average for any stat is 3.
Yeah.
Correct.
Gug is
Gug's
smart.
actually very smart.
Gug has a college education. He's a cool
I
dude.
went to college!
Yeah. Literally went to college.
He used to play ball, you know.
That means Raven. That means Raven.
Would have gone pro if it weren't from a bum knee.
That actually means that Raven is dumber and weaker than the average human.
Still be with Doc Wagon if it wasn't for that corporate slave.
Well, dumber than average human for work subtype is in fact the normal.
Wow. Okay.
Alright.
What do you want from me? You know I'm right.
But you're also, more charismatic and
You're
more
also
intuitive,
sexy.
I'm pretty sure, by far, compared to the...
Yeah, I have 7 charisma, 5 intuition,
You have
5
more- you
willpower,
have
5
more-
reaction.
You have
Jesus.
more charisma than a human is capable of having.
Mhm.
Or a normal human, I should say.
Jeez.
Yeah, I was about to say. Augments and magic will go quite a long way.
Yes. The only thing that's magically augmented about Raven is her reaction, and even without that, she puts pretty good reaction.
And her meta type.
And you are, I say, looking towards Raven.
I, how you say, the face. I can talk good, but I'm also a bit of a magic, kind of magic support.
Magic adjacent.
As you say the face, you just hear Electra's like, oh, thank God, under her breath.
You're like, I
I was
got tired of
here, but-
talking.
I take it. I take it. You the last group you worked with didn't have a face.
I'll just smile sweetly.
Charisma was...
Innocence.
being particularly charismatic, it was, not their strong suit.
And what about you, furry knife here?
You may call me
Hush,
Alex.
hush, be nice. We all have a nice coffee here. Should help take the nerves off.
She no like pointy ear.
Ears aren't that pointy.
Skill
She
couple
actually
laugh.
reaches and pats her ears.
Okay.
But you may call me Alice. Pleasure to meet you. Smile.
See, the
Would
smile
you like
makes
to
it
describe your
suspicious.
specialty at least, Alice? We've been over. This is the. You just
Ah,
see Electra just put her face in her hands again.
Oh dear God.
Right. I'm good at shooting things from a long distance and being sneaky.
And getting your leg eaten.
Hey, it's not my fault my legs are delicious.
You just hear a loud sip from Electra.
All right, and we are. I assume we're all here for the museum job.
We are here to kill chaos. The
Wait, am I actually? But am I Chaos Tradition? Oh, no, wait, I'm Frisian Magic Tradition. Never mind.
Okay, good. You're on thin ice, buddy.
You could be black magic.
Alright, let's go over the job. So we don't
I
have
can't scroll up in
unlimited
tabletop.
time.
No.
we have about 2 hours 20 minutes.
We'll be fine. Things go faster once we get to
Oh,
to
yeah.
it.
And if
Obviously.
worse comes to worse, considering the other group is missing this week, it won't kill us if we have to make this a two-parter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do you want to do the cyberpunk skip cutscene? Where everything goes pixelated and then all of a sudden you're where you need to be?
Yeah,
And
sure,
with the
why
skip
not?
right thing, yeah,
Sure.
sure.
I mean, hey, that's up to y'all. I'm trying to be cognizant of your time. But yeah, so you exchange pleasantries over a cup of coffee. You each have the meetup location, which is like kind of a hole in the wall restaurant. Meeting in the evening, or no, it was meeting for lunch, so it's like at a cafe.
Alrighty.
So y'all meet up there at basically like a small diner where as your group kind of, saunters in, you do see a woman over in one of the booths flag you down.
All right.
Mosey on
That's it
over.
real quick. Link, do you want me to copy paste the job for you?
No, I pulled it up.
Okay.
I looked up the word museum.
What I'll
Alright,
probably start doing is I'll start pinning and unpinning the jobs for each
That'd be
week.
good.
No,
Yeah.
this isn't an issue if I had internet normally.
I mean,
I know, but it would just be easier
helps.
for
True.
reference purposes.
Yeah. Alright, let's saunter on over and see what
Miss
she's got to
Johnson,
say.
was it?
That is correct. Take a
Wonderful.
seat. Make yourselves
Wonderful.
comfortable if you would like to order anything. It is on me.
A coffee, and I'll be fine.
Same.
Alright, so a
And here I thought I was the
Small-
only caffeine addict.
you basically get like there's an augmented reality display, or you can pull up the menu on like your comlink. You punch in your order, and in moments, a small roto drone hands you your coffee, Electra.
You just the rest of you just press about 10 different buttons to order a coffee.
Jesus Christ.
And you order that coffee, and it has all of the. You did the Starbucks white girl thing of multiple editions.
It smells like sugar.
I'd like everything in my coffee, please. Thank you.
Like literally.
I'm just, Raven's just gonna order coffee black.
Okay.
Just waking up properly because as a more like a night person, she's really awake yet.
It smells like sugar rather than coffee.
So as you all order your coffee or food or whatever you order, the Johnson will kind of turn to your group. So I gave Claire the basic rundown of the job, and I'm operating under the assumption that she gave that same information to you.
We were filled in with some very basics, yes, but
Then
Run
I
through
will
it
fill it. Yeah.
run through it again. I'd rather make
I
sure
will
we're all on the
I
same
will
page
fill
here.
in the blanks.
Yeah, basically,
so-
oh, sorry.
That's
I
okay.
was just gonna give her the basically like a small summary of what we know so far. Basically, just give her like the description you posted.
Yeah, so that's, she's like, okay, so gave you about the information I had. She pulls out her comlink and basically like pulls up a display. She's like, so the item I need you to get is called the Rain Claw. It is what we believe is an old Native American magical foci. It is currently residing in the Perez Art Museum, but it is due to be transported to the UK by the end of the week. Ideally, we would like to have that in our possession rather than across the sea, as you understand.
Of course.
Items like that I don't believe should be in a museum halfway across the world.
In the Fey-infested cannibalistic hellhole of Britain, yes.
Correct. You notice this Johnson has a distinct disdain for the British.
Yeah, can I?
I can relate.
Can I roll judge intentions to see if she's actually planning to if she wants to use if she wants to keep the item here because it's like culturally relevant, or if she just wants to keep it here because she wants it for herself?
Yeah, roll judge intentions.
I'm not, because I don't care. What's a foci?
Jesus Christ, that's a bad roll.
She's a bit hard to read.
Yeah, that's
You
fair.
notice she's playing her cards pretty close to her chest.
Yeah.
But yes, we would like it. At the end of the day, as long as it ends up in my hands before the end of the week, I don't care how you go about doing it. I believe it would be in your best interest to keep it quiet, and we have prepared a forgery if you would like to swap it out. There will be an additional bonus to your pay if you do so.
This forgery, is it also magical? Because like, if it's a foci, it has an aura. If the replica
Yes,
doesn't have that,
it is. It's
okay.
weaker, but yes.
You got the SIGs faked. Good.
And she will pull out a briefcase and hand it over to the troll.
Okay.
You go, Gug.
Gug takes it.
I give Gug a thumbs up.
He's gonna eye it suspiciously because Gug no do magic.
Want
Not
me,
really sure.
want me to take care of it?
This is the item you're looking for.
Okay.
Oh,
Interesting. Yeah.
cool.
I like this.
Okay, do we know anything about the security measures in place at the museum?
Well, it depends on the time of day that you go. If you're in during the daytime, a lot of the... So the museum itself does have a combination of both human security and automated security. However, a lot of the automated security is
Hate the sheep.
more in place for after hours because, you know, obviously, of course, you can't have, you know, turrets and drones flying, you know, hanging around while people are trying to admire the pieces on display. It's rather
Might make them
disquieting.
nervous. Yeah.
Bad for business.
So they keep a decent security crew on hand during the day, and then they run a skeleton crew with the assistance of automated drones at night.
Are they full automated, or do they have a rigger on staff?
I believe it's fully automated. But I was
Interesting.
not able to confirm that.
Of course, of course. I
But
don't expect every detail. I'm actually fucking. Where is the?
How secure is this museum as a whole? Like, are we talking like SIN scanners at the entrance, or do you just have to pay a fee and you can go in?
there are SIN scanners at the entrance, yes.
God fucking
Because it
damn
is in the one of the better parts of town. It's in downtown Miami. Funnily enough, it's literally a hop and a skip from the Loafweir concert hall, if that says anything. Security rating is AA, if that says anything.
You just see Electra just look like she's having like fucking flashbacks for a moment as she says this. Yes, wonderful.
Yeah.
I've been there too many times.
But if it... So, here, I will pull up the map in my screen share, if you want.
Imagine thinking I can look at that.
It's literally right here, off of the ocean here.
Fair. Okay.
So right underneath the bridge is where it is. And like I said, it's a hop skip from the Loafweir concert hall.
Hate it.
But it is in downtown Miami.
I thought that said Doge Island for a second.
Doge Island.
Alright.
So you do have multiple potential avenues. It is a it's 3 floors. Yeah, it's 3 floors and a roof. So, but that is the information that she has available.
Wonderful. And the payout, of course. The important part.
Payout is 10K each, 15 if you'd swap it with the forgery. No questions asked.
Sounds good. Any pay for... Any, the... No comment.
Do any of you have any questions?
I would. Would you be willing to give us? I think the expression is a spending account in case we have to like procure any equipment for the run.
Yeah, I'm willing to give you a roll me negotiation. Let's see how she feels about this, because it's going to determine how
Negotiation,
much.
bargaining, or just negotiation?
Negotiation, bargaining. I'll let you decide.
I'm going... Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna add on something and give you more dice, but you know what? You rolled pretty
She's
good.
like, No, I think that's not unreasonable. And she pulls a cred stick out. This will be 1,500 new yen for additional flex spending if you need anything for the job. I'd rather have it done, and I'd rather have it done well. So there's an advance.
I take that from her hand and just like just slap it in calm link.
So you got an
Give a
extra
thumbs up.
1,500 to buy things to make this run happen.
Wonderful.
That is very much appreciated. Okay, other than that, so we have, like, I assume, like, in Universe it's a Monday, or, like, it's the start of the week, or what?
Yeah, it would be a Monday.
Monday.
Okay, so we have until Sunday.
You see, there's somebody, you do catch a whiff of a conversation happening nearby, between, two orcs, one of them bragging to his friend, about winning the wager for the recent, Miami Spears game.
Yo, my man.
Bad.
Hell yeah.
Repping the Miami Spears.
Just to be sure, hitting it, hitting the transport on the way from the museum is probably not an option, correct?
Again, as long as I get the item in question. Hold on.
And it's always nice to have a backup plan.
Yeah. Backups are extraordinarily useful.
Sadly, well, you could swap a delivery van out for sure. That'd be a bit too expensive for the pay we're getting.
No, like, I mean, just because, like, if the security in the museum turns out to be too tough, I assume the security on the way is not gonna be as bad.
Yeah, it'll balance somehow.
If you want a decent way to get inside during the day, I actually have an idea or three. You're pretty looking. We can work with that.
Sorry about that, my girlfriend.
No worries.
It's fine.
Short discussion.
You're good.
But again, the Johnson will as long as it is in my hands before it leaves the league, I will be satisfied. I personally would not recommend hitting it on the way out, since it's likely to be heavily guarded.
Vans are tagged to hell. I'd very much rather not do that.
But again, you are the professionals here. I will leave it to your discretion how it gets done. Let me put it this way. I won't ask too many questions.
Okay.
For me.
Yeah. In that case,
Do you have any other questions for me?
I think we're good, honestly. All that we have to do is draft up how we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
I give a thumbs up. And send it up, and just like snap my fingers and my other hand, and get a thumbs up emoji to just appear in the air.
Fucking Christ, why the fuck are fakes in so expensive?
Because it's a whole ass identity?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess. No, not even with the upfront thing. I can, like, even with that, I could not even afford a fucking rating 2 sin.
You could believe me. I have a way around this.
Whatever. Okay, in that case, yeah, sure. Anybody else got any more questions? Like, do you want us to maybe as a form of distraction steal some other artifacts as well, so that, like, it's not as easy to trace back?
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I can make myself disappear pretty readily. I'm not as worried about being tracked down. Again, the whole point of giving you the forgery is to swap it. But yeah, if you find that you are not able to cleanly swap the forgery with the like the real one with the forgery, I would be willing to part with the bonus if you take steps like that to cover your tracks. Is that fair?
Alright. Yeah, that's fair.
I think no questions asked covered most of it, personally, but...
Yeah, by the way, Oro, two small questions. Sensing was the thing that actually allows you to, like, look at magical shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and how many weeks, like, how does the training time work again?
I think I didn't I?
Takes like a week or so. If you're, are you getting the first point of it?
Yeah.
Takes like a week.
Let me check.
Ain't
Pull up
it?
the PDF.
For the
I
fir-
thought
for
I
the
had
letter-
put the training times up, but I guess I did not. So that's
I
on.
think it's
I
like a
apologize.
week for the first point of it. Training rate table, page 105 of Boral Book. Reportedly.
Reportedly.
I found it.
Yeah, character improvement. This would be a new skill.
Yep.
Improving a skill. Rating 1 to 4 is new rating times a day.
So I could
So
learn
take-
it.
you could learn it
in
in
a
a
day.
Attributes a week. I'm a crazy person.
Okay, and in that case, I would like to. I mean, I guess yeah. I can do that later. I would like to take the first point in a sense because I forgot that you don't actually just need astral perception. You also need to be able to sense something to actually
If
be
you
able to
want
tell
it,
the
you
magic.
could also maybe claim to Oro you did it in one of your downtime days.
I would allow it to have happened in one of the downtime days, because remember you had a week between.
I mean, in that case, I would like to spend 1 point to get a sensing.
Sure.
To spend 2 karma and one of my off time days to actually do a sensing.
That's fine.
Then. There we go, and that's what was it? Intuition, and then it's the does it go off
Intuition.
mental limit or astral limit?
It go the confused screaming,
I think
technically
it goes
astral.
off of astral. Yeah, it'd be astral.
It
Which
goes
is the
off your
higher of your mental or social.
Yeah, so it's your social limit is the actual answer.
Okay, so yeah, that's fair. Okay, yeah, no, that was just a test roll to see like if it works. Why the fuck is it? Wait, why is it 5d6? It should be. Oh wait, okay, because it didn't apply the rating. Okay, there we go. Okay, now it's fixed. Okay, yeah. Do we have any other questions? How do we have a way to contact you once the job is done?
And she's gonna hand you a burner comm link.
Alright, I'm gonna hand that to the tech support.
I take it, rip the comm code off, like rip it for every single piece of data on it, and just like throw it in my bag behind me the same way you'd throw out a cigarette.
Just flick it.
Yeah, in that case, I think we are done here. I assume we're gonna, like, in case we need any more, we're gonna ask for, or we're gonna contact you, but I think that's everything we're gonna need.
Thumbs up. I get up, my coffee completely empty by now. No subtlety.
I guess I'm also gonna like down like the last third of my coffee that's still there, and also gonna get up.
Just a loud gulping.
Loud gulp.
Open these nuts.
I'm waiting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm waiting I'm dying for the chance to have y'all go up against another team of Shadowrunners because I damn well am gonna try to fit in a D's nuts
Nice.
or a
Oh my
Bofa.
You should make one of them use a bolo as a weapon.
Oh no.
Police.
Both of the bolo.
Both of these bolas.
Alright, legs.
He just throws 2 balls at you. No. This is why we can't have nice things.
One easy trick to derail your game. All GMs hate it.
This is now my next fucking Shadowrun idea. Guy that's specialized in bowlers, in fucking combat, and I've named both of these.
Both.
Oh my
The combat, the bowler specialized combat anime named Bofa. God damn it. Why do I know these rules?
Okay,
Alright,
Yeah, what would the group like to do?
alright.
You
So,
have
as
left
for plans,
the cafe.
yeah. As for planning, you sounded like you wanted to at least scout out the place during the day, Raven, did you not?
yeah, probably. Like, I would first... Nah, I would
I
just
have a
like to...
I have an idea. I can at least I could get us into, even if it's a more private sector. I have a way I can get us in for at least a reduced rate. Also, I'm just gonna presume we we found like a nice spot to meet up.
Yeah.
That isn't with the.
No, I'm not gonna be like, yes, you're having this conversation literally right outside the door of the cafe. No.
Nah, okay. I flash up like a hilarious variety of press passes. About 20 of which in total. Some linked to major corporate entities. Some just like some fringe news sources.
What the fuck? Why do you have these?
It comes with I've done a lot of side work. I'll tell you that much. You get a lot of these from side hustle and when you have a family that's when you have a bit of family that's corporate tied. Whichever one of these is more important. Obviously, I'll be going whichever one is closest to the corporate entity that owns this museum. Go in there, spend maybe 100 of it. I can get some decent Tritio equipment. I have a hardware guy for it. We should be able to get it on the cheap, especially if I say I'm bringing it back in one piece.
I mean, that's fair.
So we should easily be able to get some Tritio equipment. I look over Alice. You need to stop looking like a homeless person.
Alright, fine, I'll go home.
No, we're going to use some of this money, I say, just waving the cred stick from earlier about, we're spending some of this to make you look nicer, like him. I say, pointing to Gug, who I presume looks presentable.
Gug will adjust his collar, looking away.
Something nice and presentable.
I do have a disguise kit. I assume there's at least a comb in there to actually like fucking untangle the mess of the furry.
Well, we're getting
I have a suit, I have gloves, I have nice shoes.
Are they?
Just-
and when's
Just
the
don't wear
last
them
time
out of
they've
this
been
wall.
washed? Smile.
Smile.
Alice looks away.
Exactly. We're going to clean you up, get you something nice looking.
You kind of
I'm thinking at least to get in for the scouting. We between a press where I'm going to be going in as press pass photographer. I can easily talk the part of anything tech related. You, however, don't look like much of a photographer. You look like a celebrity. I say, pointing to Raven.
I mean, if you want me to be like the the presenter or something, I can do that probably.
Oh no, I can do a bit better than that. The Oro. I specifically have a skill named Celebrity Nonsense that I've used for that of knowing such things and dealing with that on a daily basis.
Where did
And-
this come from?
The character's backstory more so.
Is it like one of your knowledge skills?
Yeah, that.
Okay.
I have a history in corporate culture. If we could we could get we could either we could have you as like a presenter of sorts. You're smooth talking enough that you could easily pull off such a role, or or depending on what you'd like to do, we can either try to have you do that, or I can dress you up as any number of celebrities. Someone with as well, we'll need some skin paint, but that's
Probably gonna be a bit hard to hide the horns. Like the only horns are pretty distinct.
Oh, there's actually you'd be surprised how many horns pop up in the average media. I pull up the picture of Samurai Cat Girls 11, where she
Yeah,
has
that
horns
is-
on the front of it.
There.
I then pull up Samurai Cat Girl 6 through 6, 7, and 2, 6, and 7, where they also have horns in the front of it.
Okay, sure.
I can make it work.
You suspect it may be part of a concerted effort by Horizon. For what ends, you don't know.
Something awful, I have no doubt.
I mean,
Well,
maybe Horizon's trying to ally with the Japano Corps to fuck over as technology again. Who knows?
Again.
Hey, I'm down.
But like I said,
You feel a slight ominous wind descending from the sun pyramid.
Yeah. Yeah.
menacingly.
I activate my astrocyte. Are there any blood
Yeah.
spirits around?
Oh my god. Roll for initiative.
I kid. I just thought it was funny for the bit.
Yeah.
So,
Oro, I will say press passes are a thing that's actually statted out. I have a few of them.
Where'd they
they're-
come from?
No future.
Yeah,
that
I mean,
one on the
I personally think that's a fine cover. Like, are they really gonna,
Oh, that one.
think twice about it? This is
I
probably
think twice
a
about it,
regular
especially
occurrence,
if
right?
Right.
yeah, especially if I come in there with photo taking equipment.
I mean, like, I would probably
Or
like
the trio
if
equipment, rather.
we do it, we should probably go like for more, like for like a niche company, like okay, like a company that's well known in the museum circles, but like not big enough that it like warrants like the attention of the director of the museum or anything like that.
yeah.
Whatever you prefer, I have plenty of
Yeah.
sources.
You know, like, because like if like a Horizon rep walks in there, the museum director is gonna want to greet them personally because
And
yeah,
show
you
them
know,
around personally.
Yeah.
I mean, that
Not
would be an
letting that fucker out
excellent
of your
place to
sights.
get a. If you're asking me, that'd be an excellent way for you to get a lay of the place, especially. They'd be willing to show you the things that are normally particularly off limits to the local public.
Right,
I
but
did-
we don't really need to get too
I
much.
I would go in.
You see you see the director's office, learn his personal security key, or at least the tech behind it. Who knows whether it's an actual key, a scanner, or it could be a retinal scan. Just knowing these things alone would already be worth their weight in gold if you can even eyeball it. Oh,
I mean, sure, I guess. Like we can do that probably. I can probably talk my way through it.
what the fuck is the roll for Matrix Search? Because this is the one I always forget because it's a bullshit roll. Where the book isn't like very hand wavy about and says fuck it, who cares?
I like how I have almost everything else in the handouts, but I don't have Matrix. I think it's because I kind of expected you to be on top of it.
Computer certain
Yes.
operations can
No,
have-
no,
maybe it's in the-
Or I remember when I hate Matrix Search is because under all of them it's like marks required. Here, act complex action, Matrix Search, special action.
I have
Oh,
it in
yeah.
here somewhere.
I'm gonna run to the
Reviews?
bathroom real quick. Give me a moment.
Okay. Computer plus intuition.
Yep.
Sounds about right.
Confirm a
Actually-
number is equal to half
Actually,
your-
fuck it, while Oro does that, I'm going to summon the help. Alrighty, the help gets... I roll my compile... Actually, no, I know better than to not pre-prep for this one.
I'm gonna grab some more water.
Primed charges for the summoning roll. Modifiers of 2. 4. Jesus Christ.
Nice.
Okay, I get the +6 off that. Now I can roll that. Ow. My soul. Okay, fade value. Jesus!
Okay.
Alright, so I don't take fade.
That is almost exclusively successful.
What the fuck?
That is 4 not hits.
All right.
Alright, I have 3 actions I have 3 actions from the help. So that'll be nice for later.
What level sprite are we talking here?
The 4.
Oh, okay.
He is not a particular. There's a reason I'm not calling him. I'm calling him the help instead of the boy. Like if I
Okay.
summoned like a fucking Force 8 sprite and said I would like 1 Gremlins, please. Then I do get to watch things fuck up, and then I get to eat mad amounts of dick from the drain roll.
Like, out of curiosity, because I don't really know the rules of around foci, how long does it take to bind a foci?
If I like an hour, if I remember correctly.
Because, like, if I remember correctly, like, if you bind something to you, then that thing becomes part of your aura, right?
To a degree, yes.
Because I have astral beacon, because I could probably hide the foci on me, because, like,
You can also
But-
you can also have the foci as off. Another thing we're able of doing is get it. Where are you, hard targets? It shouldn't be that expensive. Do you have a magic dealer?
no.
Max,
Sadly,
about
no.
that.
I have a dude though who knows people, so he might be able to point me
There
towards
are. What
magic
is it?
dealer.
You can get specific. You can't get specific material that is used for hiding magic things.
Oh yeah, the weird what's it called? The one fucking like
See,
a
not
plant
see,
thing.
Yeah.
Fab.
Yeah.
If you get like a fab lined bag, they can't see the magic through it.
Alright, so what's the plan of attack?
And basically, what me and Lang were discussing is like if it
You
would
got
be
it.
possible, considering I have the fucking astral beacon quality, if I bound the foci to me, would it be possible that like people wouldn't be able to sense the foci through my fucking astral beacon?
That would make it harder. The other option is we spend some money and get your outfit lined with a biofiber pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
definitely make it harder to detect. I'd make that argument.
If we want to go like granted that's 700 new yen for the no questions asked variant. So that one's also a guaranteed. They literally cannot detect through it. I don't know this in character. We'd have to hit him, but I could Google search. So at least there's that. And Oro, I have the help. I summoned the help in the meanwhile and took no drain. That roll with all the 6s was my resist drain.
And what was the force or the compiling?
4 machine spirit.
Okay.
I more so just have him to help with the
Blessed be.
spells if I do those later. What'd you say?
Blessed be the machine spirit.
Blessed be the machine spirit.
True.
Let's be the machine spirit.
And the omniscient we trust.
By the way, this is a picture of the museum.
Even
IRL.
in death, I
That
serve.
they
Oh,
haven't
good, it's
renovated in
fancy.
80 years.
Even in death, I serve the Omnisire.
Even in death, I still serve on the dance floor.
Jesus Christ. Alright, I rolled like a shitter. Oh, wait, no, that's supposed to be plus data processing. Give me once. Oh, it is. Okay. Man, what a better roll. I'm trying to get the floor plans of the museum.
Okay, so
That's a matrix search.
that is a matrix search. How long are you dedicating to the task?
Maybe like an hour while we grid nav over there.
If you want to take the time, while you are grid navving over there, what's everybody's sin ratings?
1.
Let me check.
6 and real.
4 and real.
Foreign fake.
1 and fake.
No, what's the fake rating? Oh, I have a rating for fake and a real one.
Okay. So even taking like the most generous route possible to try and avoid a lot of the worst of the sin checks, you are going into downtown Miami, which is security rating AA, due to a lot
damn it.
of corporate buildings. So
So
sorry,
actually, I presume who's Raven riding? Is Raven riding with me?
I do, yeah, this is also technically important. Are you all riding together, or are you all going separately?
Probably split up to some degree.
I'd say Raven
Yeah.
go with Gug and
God damn it.
no, sorry, not Raven. Raven go with me and Alice go with Gug.
That works.
Alright.
So if you don't bleed on my floor.
We're killed by now. It's fine.
You bled on my house floor, now you're gonna bleed on my car floor.
He's
I'm
not
sorry.
bleeding. He just has a hilariously scarred leg and a hilariously scarred chest.
Yeah, I'm the one who patched that leg up.
XD, I know.
Thank you for the assistance against Mr. Cook.
Okay, so you said Raven was with Gug?
No, Raven's with Electra. Alice is with Gug.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Alright, so Raven and Electra, as you are going through the checkpoint to get into downtown Miami proper. Now, fortunately, the ones going into these are pretty high tech. You're literally just driving your car through a scanner. A lot of it is fortunately automated to try and keep, traffic moving.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, as you pass through, you do hear a eh, and immediately as you pull in, a barrier raises.
It obviously stopped for it and just on motorcycle, just kind of wait for the inevitable security goon.
Yeah, I'm sorry about this. I haven't had time to get a proper sin yet. I'm kinda low on money.
We'll get there.
I like the idea of you not telling her that before you got on the bike. Oh, by the way, I don't have a sin.
I just cross my
I do
arms
have a sin.
looking. I cross my arms looking for the security person while you just get a text without me even moving my hands, just saying, yeah, whatever, we'll work on it.
Yeah, you do see after a few moments what looks to be a Lone Star, like, kind of beat cop come out. What you
Is there
can
a problem,
immediately see.
officer?
Nothing too big. Just an issue with the SIN scanner. Just need to run a manual one to make sure everything is on the level. So if you could just step off the bike for a moment.
I lean up from the bike that I was like, I stand up from the bike. All right, what do you need?
Just need y'all to stand still for a moment while I run it. And he pulls out a comm link, or kind of like a tablet, and starts
Can
kind
I
of running the
just-
numbers. You can see as it kind of points the camera, it starts to scan with Electra.
Can I just try and use an authoritative tone to just
I mean, you decide
like,
how
this
you do
won't be-
this.
this won't be necessary, officer. I assure you.
If you want, if I was gonna wait for your sin to come up bad and just say, listen, I already have her paid. I picked her up for a good time in town. What do you want?
Jesus Christ. It lines up, okay?
I mean, yeah.
That's
So, like-
the excuse I'm gonna go with, unless you have a better one.
Yeah, no, I would just try to use authoritative tone, which is like an power to
I wouldn't
basically
know you're doing it.
to basically do the fucking Karen thing of being like, how dare you? I'm working with this corporate gentleman here, and we are already late for a meeting. Something along those lines.
Yeah, Electra's already looking just annoyed.
Yeah, sorry,
the,
won't take too long. And as he moves over to Raven, you do that. You try to intimidate using the adept power.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I guess it would be intimidation.
It would be, yeah. If it makes you feel any better, I'm giving you a bonus to, I'm lowering the threshold due to the adept power, if that helps.
Hooray.
That's a lot of
You see
ones.
as he, like, starts to scan, he's like, well, everything came up clear. You both are good to go.
His screen's
As
just
you
flashing
can
red.
As you can immediately tell looking at him, he did the cost-benefit analysis in a split second of, do I want to fuck with this, and do I get paid enough to fuck with this? And the better part of his mind prevailed.
Resounding no.
And
When
after
he
a
sees-
moment, he hits a button on the tablet, and the barrier lowers, and he just gives you a
Alright,
small, y'all can go.
let's get
Sorry for the
going.
inconvenience.
Thank you, officer.
Let's
Y'all have a good rest of your day now.
See you, man.
Mind you, it doesn't help that, like, you towered over this guy.
Hey, that's pretty hot.
Am I getting paid enough to deal with a 6'5" Oni who's kind of weirdly magical?
Do you know what the funniest thing is? You have nearly a foot on my character.
How are you on this bike?
Electra's 5'7".
Jesus Christ.
She's not tall.
I just I have the incredibly entertaining mental image of, it's not like they're riding on the bike where it's like, you know, one on the front and one on the back, like holding them or whatever. It's that there's literally like a car, like that little like sidecar that's entirely too small for me. That's
They're
what
just sitting in it like a bathtub with their legs out.
that's how I
Either
feel.
that.
That's how I feel the mental image is.
Either that, or Raven's riding the bike and Electra's just on her lap.
It's my bike!
Yeah, I mean, you're still driving, you're just on Raven's lap.
Mommy?
Oh no.
That's the character type.
Oh no.
Alright.
You're gonna do a good
So they get through.
Yeah, you get through fine.
Alright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
y'all got through fine. There was no issue. It just literally you went through, scanned through, like there was no stop. It was a seamless.
The magic
seamless.
of having a sin.
Well, the magic is you have a sin, and you have a car that's a bit harder to scan through.
True. And
I
also,
have,
no one
and
fucks with
the
Gug.
car, yeah, the car is automatically registered to your sin.
Yep.
Meanwhile, I have a motorcycle, so Raven's dumb-ass reading one thing is going to... When they say, why yes, this is supposed to be a 2'5" gnome named Bubba, and they see a and they see a 6 foot, like a 6 foot fuck off, or a 6 foot fuck off, the Oni. Probably not named Bubba.
I mean, yeah, it could be.
I will have you know, it's amazing what fucking what like plastic surgery can do these days.
I don't think it adds 4 feet to your height.
I don't know. Little cheek blush here.
Have
Couple
you
eyebrow
heard
tweaks
of
there.
those weird operations that people do where they like break the bones in like their shins and then like
Yes.
Yes.
they
Hush
extend them
you.
by like a few inches?
Yes.
Hush you, we have gyroscopic limbs and you're not using them. Otherwise I get to overclock them and make horrible decisions.
Fun fact, that's part of how Spartans were made in Halo.
Yeah, I get
Have
to
you actually looked up the actual fucking floor plan of the museum?
Oh my god.
No, I deadass did. I deadass have this museum's actual floor plan.
Oh
in
my god.
PDF.
Oh my god!
Through your initial search, you did find the ground floor, though you are
Holy
missing
shit.
the second and third.
Which
As well
museum
as
is
the
this
most.
IRL out of curiosity? I
This is
haven't
the
been to it.
actual Perez Museum in Miami. Like, it is deadass the same museum as it is on the actual Miami map.
What the fuck?
Yay. I haven't been
Perez
to that one.
Art
believe all-
Museum.
I've driven
I
by
can't
that
believe
one, I
all-
haven't been to that one specifically.
Yo, they have the
There's
blue and red
Information
room!
search.
I love this shit. This is actually one of my favorite exhibitions. I didn't know it was here. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was there?
It's a blue and red. Here, I'll post the picture in tabletop. I love this one. There you go.
Oh, that! I love those!
Yeah. Sign me up.
Yeah, they're super cool.
Cool stuff.
Alrighty. Once we find a place to meet up, I'm going to look at Alice, what the fuck is your outfit?
Well, did we, stop to get me clothes? Am I in my nice things? Am I?
We're in the nicer
in-
part of town. If we're stopping somewhere to get you clothes, we've come to the right place.
You are in downtown Miami proper now. So you've got all kinds of,
Never you once.
all kinds to explore.
The real
Alrighty.
question is, do I feel toxic mana coming off of her yet, or is it not that bad yet?
It's not that bad
Holy
yet.
shit. Alrighty. I have... Alright. What is your outfit?
I would assume. Insert not high quality fancy clothing here. Standard.
What
Like a
is your
polo shirt.
outfit stat line-wise?
No,
I think he's just wearing a, like, armored jacket, probably.
My fucking armor. 9.
What is your outfit stat line? Like, what is your armor called?
No, chameleon suit. Chameleon suit rating 9, everything. I don't have anything special.
That's a ghillie suit, my guy.
Fucking no.
You just strolled up
alright.
into downtown Miami with a ghillie suit.
So local man has no that one's not the ghillie suit. That was the big game hunter. The
Close
chameleon
enough.
suit's the solid snake outfit, except like not as classy.
I don't think rolling
Look,
up into
I read
downtown
the
Miami
description,
public in a
it said it
bodysuit
was-
is any better.
I read the description. It said it was an armored suit that looks indistinguishable from a regular suit, and you can use it because it
Oh,
blends
no.
and gives you.
Wait, it's not the, okay, no,
Oh.
you're wearing the auctioneer's business attire. That's
Ooh,
a
that's cool.
different thing. The chameleon. The
Chameleon suit is latex style.
Ow.
No, that's also not that one because that's the
Is
that
it-
one's second skin.
Is this still the sneaking suit, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
sneaking suit.
If you're wearing the sneaking suit, that's the chameleon suit, but that's also like...
Yeah, that's not the business suit looking one. That's different.
God fucking damn it.
Again, let me
Alright.
I don't know. I read the
Just
description
for
and
a
it
sneaking
seemed
suit.
fine.
let me get you a
Alrighty.
picture of this.
I don't
Uh,
know these things.
I'm
I
just
read the
going.
description. It seemed
I'm just going to like pull out an AR like a ruler and just start taking Alice, stand there for a second. Start taking Alice's measurements.
They're in tabletop.
Yeah, that's what a sneaking suit looks like at best.
It's the boy.
Oh.
You're
Yes,
very
right.
lucky that you
It's
didn't
a
trip
better image.
the automated systems going into downtown Miami,
Yeah.
because otherwise they would have been like, "Why? do you
Hold the
look like
fuck
that?"
up.
Cosplay?
Local Doug sweating bullets in his
Like,
fucking chameleon.
Do you see the strain and how much fur I have?
Hey,
You want to be the one to clean up wet fur?
Either way, I
chameleon
like
suit.
give just with the firm, uncaring hands. I take down Alice's measurements. All right.
You hold out her arms for you.
Gug, I have a request. I'm sure you've done it before.
Grunt.
Take this one. Get there should be a stuffer shack still in town. They're fucking everywhere.
They are in fact everywhere.
Find a stuffer shack. Get this one here a nice shower. The stuffer shack should have some very basic clothes we can put them in. Well, if you want to throw this in, well, you can wash it in the sink and get the mud off of this outfit. But
Gug
I,
thought
on
he
the other
was
hand, am
done.
going to use some of our
I'm staying
disposable.
at a church. I have access to a washing machine now, thank you.
I am going to go use some of our disposable income and get this one here an outfit that I can actually walk into a museum with.
Gug thought he was done with his days of nursing home washing patients, but okay, let's go.
Presumably this one can shower.
I do have
Presumably this
auxiliary
one can
business
shower
clothes.
themselves.
Yeah.
I do have a decently fancy outfit.
Oh yeah, no, you on the other hand, well, if you're going to be a celebrity, I just look at that outfit's not going to work.
Fucking damn it. By the way,
head over to
Oro,
a stuffer
last
shack.
time we got a light pistol from the run. I forgot which one it was. Was it the Ares Lightfire 70 or the 75?
I think it was the 75.
It was 75.
Was it?
I remember
Is that the
seeing
one
it
with the
in
silencer?
chat thing. Oh no,
think it wouldn't
Crowar
have a
got the
suppressor
75. I
on
don't know
it.
about your run.
Yeah, no, I think it was also a 75.
It's also a Predator 5.
I love In the Hole of the Mountain King.
Yeah, so good. Favorite as a kid.
Because that thing actually has a decent concealability rating, and I do have a holster in my outfit.
You need me to check real quick, I can go through the VOD.
I have a concealed quick draw holster, but mine's also a taser, so even if it pops up on a scanner, it's legal.
Yeah, no, the 75 has the silencer attached.
Okay, cool. It also has a smart gun system apparently.
No,
Jesus
it
Christ.
also has a smart gun system and the inherent barrels and the inherent gas vent system and barrel silencer. It's one of the quietest guns in the game.
Why was that in a security shack and a recovery center?
And on top of that, if you were curious, if you wanted to make it even quieter, you can get subsonic rounds.
Oh yeah, this thing's actually more expensive than my main gun. Like, my fucking main gun is a submachine gun, costs 800 nuyen. The Ares Lightfire 75 costs 1,250. Okay. In that case, yeah, sure. Like, if you think we need to class up a bit more, then that's fine by me. I do have a disguise kit, by the way, if that's gonna help.
You do as well.
Like if we need some like light fucking, I assume like the disguise suit has like shit like probably like makeup and stuff.
Yeah, I imagine.
The disguise. Well, more so we're going to need to dress. More so we're going to need to dress you up. I can paint up your horns to look like they're like they have LED tattoos on them,
I mean, sure, let's go.
and some other nice reflective bits. Something stupid and showy. That's what they like. Let's go find somewhere to get prettied up.
The only thing I have is a nice glowing tattoo on my back. That's like the only flashy thing that she has.
That's enough. We'll get you a nice dress that shows it off. Alright, we split up.
Split up gang and search for clues.
Split the party.
We did it, Reddit. We split the party.
The only objectively correct way to play Shadowrun.
Yo.
I mean, do you
Alright.
do you want us to actually roll anything, or do you just like do shopping?
What do I have to roll to find the most reasonably priced high-class fashion? I have Matrix Search, and I have the fashion
You
active
can
skill.
just do it a
Or
matrix
knowledge
search.
skill.
You can do either or. I will let you decide.
Matrix Search, because I can get the help to help me. I love the help.
The only thing I could roll would like could I use my etiquette? No, wait, etiquette wouldn't really work in this case, would it?
Jesus Christ, that's
It
an awful
would be
roll.
more like, yeah, if this is appropriate for the situation, it wouldn't really be where to find that shit.
I don't think finding a stuffer shack would prove difficult for us.
Give me... Is that even coming up right? No,
Jesus Christ, that's fucking 16 dice and only 3 successes. Holy shit!
I mean, it's not a difficult undertaking, so.
Okay, well, there you go. That's all.
I mean, considering this is like the high class area, I assume there's basically like there's basically like a nav system for the entire like city area. Where it's like,
Yeah.
okay, what are you looking for? Here you go.
Pretty much. It's not a hard ask.
All right. Well, there you go. Reminder: five is the also Matrix Search is under the same like category driving is, where it's just like, by the way, 5 successes means you're God. And then in the rest of the setting, that doesn't mean 5 successes means you're decent at your job. Or rather, good at your job.
Okay. So, I'm gonna
Alright,
take Alice to a stuffer
find
shack.
a classy-ass clothing store?
Yeah, you do.
Alrighty. What do they have in stock for classy clothes? Actually, Gug, what was your outfit?
So right now he would be wearing...
Wait, I presume you have a high fashion armor on.
Well, he has an armor jacket. I didn't pick up an armored suit, actually. I should probably do that for this specific occasion.
We are. Alrighty, I am making 2 purchases. I text Gug, send me your measurements.
Big.
You just get the confused screaming gif back.
All caps. Big! Yeah, I'll send my measurements over.
Rapper's gonna ask like, okay, what's your armor size? Like, what size armor do you use?
What size med gown do you fit into? Yeah. So send my stuff. I have a suit that's not armored. I have an armor jacket and I have armored clothing, which is like the on-job outfit, but I don't have like an armored suit. So, yeah.
Okay. I message if I take a dip and buy you guys some nicer clothing, would you be willing to pay me back after the job?
Yes.
I mean, assuming we get the job done, sure. I'm not sure I can afford it otherwise.
What are you wearing? The classy grill.
I'm wearing an auctioneer business clothes thingy.
Alrighty, so I'm going to have to take at least like a few hundred new yen dip for you, but it's not armored, so it's not going to be that much. You have classy enough armor. There's let's see. Where are you, second skin? How much do you cost? Because that's what we would get for you. Let's get the sleeping tiger that cost more than the job.
Isn't it like 11k or something?
It is 13.5k.
Jesus Christ.
There is a reason.
love coming up in a net negative on jobs.
Hooray! I don't have that much cash sitting on my character.
I mean, you could consider it an investment into future jobs too, so it might not technically be a net negative overall.
That's why I'm willing to. That's why I'm willing to currently take the risk and spend some new yen for.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, they got eroded to like 2K or something, didn't it? Okay, so the things I'm specifically looking for that maybe Captain Negotiation over here might be able to get me something better on Smile. Smile. Is the executive. I'm thinking the executive suite. Or I'm going to post the rules on that. For this is what I'm thinking the security guards will get. I love this music. I don't know what it is, but
Sad robot.
I don't know. I love it.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
the lobby music of whatever high fashion place you're in. If you want the actual answer, it's apparently the 105 Blue Archive theme.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It's a memorial lobby theme
Alrighty.
with rain in
So,
the background.
In tabletop,
Good.
that is what I'm
It's
thinking
still
I get.
raining.
That's what I'm thinking I get both the our two security guards. Because
What?
both of you are like body 5 or 6, so you're both built like sorry, the elf is body 5 or 6 and the troll is body fuck off.
Nine,
So
motherfucker.
both of you are built like brick shit houses. You'll look good as security.
Like
so
the set.
Are you factoring in the increased costs?
For meta type.
Or I think, is that just for lifestyle or is that also for gear?
For what?
Because I believe trolls and dwarfs have increased costs, but I'm not sure if that's specifically just for lifestyle.
That's specifically
I think
just
it's
for
just
lifestyle.
lifestyle.
There
Okay, then
are
ignore
some
that.
pieces of gear where it can come up, such as cars it's an optional thing, optional rule you can run on it for cars and a few other ones, but
Yeah.
actually no, it wouldn't apply here due to the custom fit quality.
Okay. never mind.
Custom fit means it's already perfectly
Yes.
tailored to their body and strength. To the point where if you raise your body or strength, you will have to get the suit refit. Hence why I'm grabbing their measurements.
I mean, I can pay you now if you want.
I can take the hit for the moment.
Okay. Just have to remember that then.
Or just take the 2,000 out and I'll deal with the rest. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking of getting for both the security guards, unless you guys have objections.
I'll take the money out, by the way.
That's fine. Quick question. There's no minimum body requirement, right?
No.
Okay.
What?
What's
Wait,
your
what
body
is your character's
stat?
Body?
3.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, I thought your body was like 5. That's fine.
No.
What's your strength's like 5 or 6, right?
Body and strength are both 3.
Oh, okay. You have an average build then. I thought you were like body 5 for some reason. Which would
I'm
mean you're built.
for
Which would mean, despite being like 2/3 the size, you're like you're about 2/3 as wide as Gug. Sadly, you're only like 1/3 as wide as Gug.
Yeah.
Gug, big.
Big.
Yeah, so Gug will absolutely look like a good security personnel. You have powered breakdown for your sniper rifle, right?
Yeah, both my weapons have powered breakdown.
Cool. What's your 2 weapons?
It is A. Let me get the exact weaponry.
Is it a shotgun? Is it like I know you have a sniper rifle? What's the other one?
Spaz 24 shotgun.
Alrighty. That's you're keeping those in the briefcase.
Yeah.
You get to keep
My
those in
character's
your.
specialized for long range. If I have to use my shotgun, I'm already in a bad spot.
Fair enough.
Jesus Christ, the suite has the same fucking armor rating as an armor jacket. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Like the.
Oh,
Alrighty. Meanwhile, for you, Arm. Thankfully, if I remember correct, yeah, the cost of this one did get eroded down, and if we're in the high-class area of town, they would certainly have such things. The celebrities usually have such. Let's see. The price got like, I think it's like 3. It got eroded down to 3K. Rather than fucking 12. Arm?
Second skin, it is like basically the shit you wear under your clothes, right?
Yes, but the difference is, while it's less armor than your normal outfit, this also means we can give you a sexy celebrity outfit, and you still get to have armor on.
I mean, sure.
We can give you a stupid, sexy celebrity outfit that isn't armored at all, and you could still take up an bullet. And I'm going to pick up one of those as well. Are there any availability issues, or are we in the classy part enough of town where if we have the money, we have the stuff?
Yeah.
Especially
in regards to clothes and fashion.
Yeah. Also, Arm, would you like to negotiations, please, my wallet?
Yeah, sure, I can.
And
do
while
that.
you're shopping, you do get an advertisement for a new line of clothing to feel like your clearest self.
Holy fuck. Oro, I can't upload this to YouTube anymore.
It's fine, just censor. Put a blur on it.
Thankfully, I stopped streaming already.
That's hilarious.
Are they the same brand that makes Second Skin?
Jesus.
Probably not, but
Please don't put a second skin image up.
Wait, if we do like a bulk order and as in like if we buy all of this shit together, is there like can we like try to negotiate like a fucking like some percentage off? Like wait, what are we buying? We're buying like 2 of these. So you're buying 2 executive suits and 1 second skin, right? And then like in addition to the second skin, we're also buying like some normal ass good clothes.
Yeah, we're buying some fancy over the top celebrity clothes. They're probably like 200 new yen or some shit.
Want me to roll bargaining or
rather, we're getting what the celebrity was wearing. We're getting what the celebrity was wearing last month, but still obviously looks in style.
yeah, if you want to try to bargain with yeah, go for it.
Damn.
Reminder that my 2 highest rolls are seduction and bargaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll cut down the price by what is it price?
Cut down the price. I'll do the math. The total price. What is it for the 2 seconds? Gets somewhere 3K each, and the price comes out to 10K before anything else.
So I'd say you could cut it down to like 8K.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. The shopping run is done.
I too love to play shopping run.
Hell yeah.
Shopping run is the best.
It's called
Especially
Carrot
once we started getting into like modifying guns and shit.
By the way, you just
Use
bought
the-
Gug.
How
his,
are
like,
you on
normal
time,
outfit.
Sky? Just wondering. 'cause I'm-
2 hours.
Ah, that's we
So I
Gucci.
got- Yeah, I got a lab at 3:35, and it's an hour drive, so.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. If we're not done, we can make this a 2-parter. And I might, in
Sure.
fact, just make this a 2-parter where this will be the focus on the
The crap.
legwork.
Works.
Alrighty.
We could
I
also
gotta
have
mess-
Gug take a more passive role. That way, it doesn't matter if I'm here or not.
Nah, that was not fun. That's not fun.
No,
Well,
it's
also,
not.
you have to remember, in like, because 2
Also
hours
doesn't
would
feel
put us at
deserved
about
for war.
1. I have a hard cutoff at like 2.
Everything works out.
Sure. Okay, let's get going then.
Alrighty then.
We got some fresh drip, a freshly washed.
Yeah.
cat.
Alrighty. Yeah, we
Panties.
have a freshly washed elf.
Can we save the elf?
Actually, you know what?
That sounds weird.
I sent I sent over like an extra 100 new yen and coordinates And then an address to Gug. Get them a haircut, please. Something
All
classy.
right, we're saving the elf.
No! It's time to run.
You hear screaming in the distance.
Sadly, sir, I would like to point out how big Gug is to you. Or I'll blow up his token to the 4x2x2.
What's the world to resist getting kidnapped by Gug?
I think you fit. Oh my god! Holy fuck!
Now it is in fact to scale.
Gug thinks little ones should get a shave.
Where are you going to run? In the rest of the city, and you like the fucking like t-shirt and shorts? We bought you.
Wait, how tall is your character, Relish?
170 centimeter.
Okay, we're good. Whew. I thought I was re-earning my fucking title from the last game of Lolly Harasser. Holy shit.
Does Gug just get to put a hand on your shoulder and take up your entire shoulder?
Oh, sorry. Let me change that real quick to 140.
Oh no.
Alright, anyways,
I did lose my shin.
Gug just gets to put a hand on your shoulder, and it's your entire shoulder.
Your time has come.
Like half of my neck.
Alright, so we're not gonna shave you, but we're gonna clean you up a little bit.
You just pick me up like a fucking cat.
Yeah, pretty much. Just hand around stomach. Alright, here we go.
As long as you don't start hissing.
Oh my god. Listen, as long as she doesn't
Yeah.
bite me.
I hit up the I'm going to hit up my hacker man and hardware contact and ask him if he can just like have like for ease and convenience, if he can have some camera equipment just droned over.
Yeah, that's not a huge ask.
Yeah. And I also give him the promise that I will repay him if it is not back in one piece. And he is a hardware contact, so I presume he has bullshit around.
Oh yeah, we can scrounge something together.
Okay, cool. I'll be in touch. Thanks. Alrighty. Raven is given a bath and a haircut and a shave.
Yeah.
Alright,
it is probably the biggest glow up you've seen.
This is the Zoe second skin, right? Are you sure it's gonna be
Yes.
harder? Because like in Chama it still has the 12,000 cost.
Okay, does it? I don't know. Dude, running gun had like a decent amount of errata slapped on it. Also, as Chummerman, I know. I haven't been able to bug the fucking guy on 4chan as much because Shadowrun has been dead because 60 exists.
How do you equip armor in Chummer?
I have no idea.
So there's an equip and unequipped all button. Like, I don't want to equip all of it.
Man, gear. Executive suits.
Oh, okay, so you have to custom fit it to some clothes.
Yes, if you're wearing it under other custom fit is for your own size as well as if you're wearing it under other clothing. Because, for example, the second skin, it's not as much of an issue, but it's more so like if you have a coat, you have the coat specifically sized for like over a specific suit.
Okay.
Like my Argentum coat goes over my steampunk armor.
Alright.
Alrighty.
You guys do some stuff. I'm gonna be right back.
Yep.
All right, we meet back up with the now significantly less homeless-looking elf
Hooray.
and Gug.
Yep.
And I hand you both what looks like a hanger with dry cleaned clothes on it.
Yeah.
I looked at it. Alright, how much do I owe you for it?
Call it. What was the money off the top? Call it 1800.
Hand you a cred stick with 1800.
I hand the cred stick back. Keep your creds. Just wire the money.
Gug wires it.
Wire.
Yeah. For reference, the transfers like that. The reason you don't do them, why a lot of people don't use them normally, is because they're technically traceable by HackerMan.
Yeah.
Not fair.
The difference is, if you cared about that, you'd have bigger problems. Or if you cared about that with myself, rather.
Would it be really obvious how much it actually cost? Costed. English.
I send you guys. I also forward you guys the receipts.
All right. Yeah. Guggle send you 2K because he's still not comfortable.
Are you? Gug, you can keep your money.
Gug doesn't like Shadowrunners.
Fair enough.
Like, again, he's not... He's a corpo, he got kicked down here.
I just reject the transact. Would you rather do it in cred stick then, Gug?
Yeah, I got a couple sitting around.
There we go.
I hand him a diamond cred stick.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Just put it on that.
Hey, yep. Hook it up with the silver, switch it over, blah 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 blah.
All that good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
I still don't know how to fucking equip it. Because I'm
Nice.
equipping everything and it gives me 15 armor, which is not correct. Actually, no, that's correct.
No, that's
Okay.
not.
No, that's right, because I
Is
have
it?
one for
it
some
is.
reason. Basic.
No, it actually. What is it? You get you
Only
have a plus.
certain armor stacks.
You have a +1 because you are a troll.
Yeah, so I have a +1, then helmet and executive suits. I don't want to wear the helmet.
Yeah, the helmet's
You are
too.
not wearing
Yeah,
the fucking helmet.
I don't
in
want to wear the
cockpit.
helmet.
No, the thing is, he could in this occasion.
I mean,
Bodyguard.
yeah, because he's a hired muscle, I guess, technically.
Yeah, what is it? Yeah, you are the muscle. You could absolutely wear a helmet. I could also make the excuse of it's to hide his horns and make him look more appealing.
The better option
If-
here is to
if
figure
it's-
out how to
if it's
unequip
asked
armor.
about- or if it's asked about, rather.
Yeah.
I want to not have all of this. Like that. Can I not have that?
Alright, I believe shopping run is over.
Yeah.
I think so.
That means I'm at. That means with the second skin, I'm at 6 armor now, right?
Yes, you're at 6 armor, unless you wanted to, like... I don't think there's any good way to add more armor to that. Granted, you can be at +2 armor on your regular armor now.
Yeah, I guess.
Mm.
I am gonna pay you back for that, by the way, but I can't really afford it right now because I'm saving up for an actual medium lifestyle. So
We have a job coming that should handle for both, I bet.
yeah.
Now then,
Jesus.
I'd say we get over there.
Nice, considering the suit was the entire last mission's reward.
I mean, hey, you can actually sneak into classy places now.
Yeah. Yeah, this will
And
be.
talk-
That's gonna be my main outfit going forwards. Actually, I didn't realize they were that good.
Yeah, I was gonna say the other reason I'm doing this is this is a sound investment.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, like, do you have a contact that could hook me up with this fake sim?
Yeah, hardware guy should be able to do it. When do you need it done? By the day or? It'd be a
No,
little-
like not now. I can't afford it right now, but like either after this run or after a few more.
I'll see if I can get you something done on the cheap. He might even take a job for it if you're willing to do. or,
I mean,
or
sure.
or you just hear me say or sleep with him. He could use it.
I mean, is he a dwarf?
No.
Aw.
Not interested.
Last time I checked. We don't talk face to face
Sad.
much.
Sad.
We don't talk face to face much. So if the business, so tech types, you know.
The only ones Raven is interested in is dwarves and Clara's secretary, which is weird because she's an elf and Raven hates
Hey.
elves.
I found
So
the
thank
radio
you,
button.
audio, for being 3 times as loud.
There is a little equipped button underneath the cost for each thing in your armor section.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
okay. So now all of you no longer look like homeless people. And between, do you need a disguise roll or anything, or can we just fucking pretty up Raven? She has charisma like 8. Do we need to do a check?
I don't think you need to do a check in this instance, as long as you like don't stick out too much.
Well, Raven's going to stick out, but like for the correct reasons.
I mean, I assume 2 is enough to apply some basic makeup.
Yeah, again, not hard.
Just getting a screenshot.
What are you getting a screenshot?
I already got it. Take this off. Perfect. Anyway, sorry.
Not like this.
Alright.
Sorry.
So
we'll head
how are
there.
y'all pulling up on the museum? I'm assuming, are y'all going? So y'all met up with the Johnsons around noon.
Yeah.
So with the shopping expedition, you'd probably be like, this would probably be like around like 5 to 6. So are you gonna just come in the next day, or?
I asked my group. I think if you'd like to do it, I could.
Museum's open till about 8.
I look through our if you'd like, I can spend the night with make some very, very pretty looking stuff announcing the museum will be showing up.
We might not want to go too overt with it.
Well, rather declare that we're coming, and I do a glamour using the photo equipment I have. Just do a glamour shot of a disguised up Raven.
Yeah, you can do that. We don't want to get anything into the system that'll hang around for a little while, though. Eh?
I can set it to self-detonate.
That's fair. You comfortable with being under the spotlight that much?
Raven?
No, I mean, sure, I can deal with that.
Wonderful. We're in the right part of town. We'll go get a photo shoot now.
Why spending?
Go down by the beach and get some fucking, oceanside pics.
Nah, sure.
Beach selfie.
What would I roll for that? Would it be
Seduction.
it would be, right?
seduction.
Yeah.
Unless Oro tells me otherwise.
That's fine.
You know what, can I... You know what, just for the memes. Damn, that's a lot of ones, holy shit.
Yeah. Holy shit.
God
Damn.
damn.
That's a lot of ones. Goddamn.
Okay.
Anyway, you look sexy.
Yep.
It's a little gay, bro.
It's not gay if it's with the homies.
I do like how 3 out of 3/4 of this runner team are women.
Yes.
And then there's Gug.
And in fact, a third of this run so far has been giving one of them a makeover.
You saying Gug's not a fucking pretty girl?
Gug, no, excuse
me.
Sky. Excuse me, Sky. Gug is best girl.
Gug is best girl.
Yeah, I'm willing to go to bat for Gug.
Oh my god.
My man. Alrighty, well, tomorrow we'll schedule the same things tomorrow. I'll hit up my contact in advance, see if I can get him get the ball rolling on getting you a fake sin. Do you need one as well, Alice?
I don't think so.
I shrug. You might want one for your new look.
Probably a good idea then.
I'll always get the ball rolling. Granted, the sin won't come till he gets the new yen, but hey, you got a source for such things.
Much appreciated.
Alrighty, we'll take the day.
Yep.
And come back. Like, I'll spend a night, like, poke software, poke online buddies, get like a fucking modeling portfolio, like a custom-made modeling portfolio of Raven, forward it to the museum, and declare a time that we'll be showing up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you basically give yourself your cover story.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I presume we make our way back with the.
Yeah.
Do we drive with the same groups again?
Um,
I think
we
it'd be
should-
like my.
Hmm?
Unless you want to go the full 9 yards and like rent out a limo for the afternoon.
no.
Yeah,
We can just park somewhere out of sight. I was thinking it would probably be best if we had one bodyguard with each person, so if
Wait,
we are
doesn't,
spotted on the way in, it's a little bit more.
Oh, I was
Wait,
going to have both of you. I was going to have you guys drive up in a car because why the fuck would the bodyguards? I'd be on the motorcycle, so what's her face would look like she's in public appearance,
Raven,
and
that's true,
then you
actually.
two would, and then have you two fucking tailing my ass close.
Right behind you.
So
Yeah,
it
that's
looks
fine.
Alice
like
have a
you're-
van. Alice has a van, right?
Yeah.
Can
It's a
we
truck,
just make
but-
it out to look like a fucking reporter's van?
It's not. It's a truck,
Oh, yeah.
like flatbed truck.
Ares
Yeah,
for
sorry, okay, never mind.
armored transports.
Transport. Jesus.
Did nobody get in fucking what was it called again? Ares Roadmaster, like the default basic bitch Shadowrun van.
That one's not the default basic bitch Shadowrun van.
Which one is?
Where are you, core rulebook? I know the default basic bitch van. The second I
Econo
saw
van?
the name. That's one of them.
Like
If you need an econo van, you do know that the priest has an econo van if you need to borrow it.
I think we're good with the bike and the car. We're fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have my
You
bike's
don't want
like
to borrow the Jesus mobile?
It's got fucking sermons on the side and shit.
I was gonna say I can change it in AR, but I don't think the priest is gonna let us give it like a fucking movie ass paint job.
The onboard
And that costs
computer
money.
just spits quotes every 10
He
minutes.
well, the thing is, the vehicle has, because this is what I do for my Shadowrun vehicles, and what I let my NPCs do if they're, doing multiple things with it.
Yeah.
What's that? There's that, material you can get that, like, you can change it you can change it.
Oh,
and
nanopaint.
the
change
chameleon
color.
coding thing. The
Chameleon
chameleon.
coding.
Yeah, it's
No,
not
yeah,
chameleon coding, but it's like a cheaper version of that.
No, I know what you're talking about. It's it's
Well,
basically
dynamic paint or something. Yeah, it's
dynamic paint. That's what it is.
Yeah. I don't know if it is even is the dynamic.
I don't-
But, like, you
does-
get the point though.
Does the Jesus mobile have dynamic paint?
Yes.
Why?
So you can have various figures on it. And quotes.
Because when you're in a church that frequently deals with gang activity, but you're still trying to pass out food and water to people,
That's fair.
sometimes you do not wish to advertise yourself as the Jesus mobile.
It's
Fair.
nonsense. The Jesus mobile is all
You
seeing.
have the wait. So Alice, you said you had the Ares Roadmaster.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. That one might. I don't. What is it? It is reportedly an armored car.
It's just another
Yeah,
Rather
like,
than
yeah,
the
like
one
the
that
Ares,
brought.
the Ares Roadmaster is like the basic bitch Shadowrun van. It's like the one that it's an armored truck. It's like the thing that every Shadowrunner gets.
No, I was thinking of the road something or another from Rigger 5.0, which is a flatbed car because it's from Rigger, or from the Rigger book. And why do we have consistent names for anything?
Asking too much?
Roadmaster.
Clearly, we get the corporate mobile command center.
Let's just get a Rover
Shield.
2072.
Dodge Scoot. I don't know. I think we could be fine if you roll like you have what is it, the Roadmaster trailing like directly behind us, and and my motorcycle's like a fucking movie style sports motorcycle.
Okay.
So my motor, literally, actually, did I ever post the picture of the motorcycle I'm using? Oh wait, not for you guys. I know I did for the where are you? I know it's on the the page after the Harley Davidson Nightmare.
I just imagine like Jackie's car from Cyberpunk, Jackie's motorcycle from Cyberpunk, basically.
Oh god, no.
I like the fucking, I forgot what the fuck it's called, like the BMW Fafnir or something. It's like the one that's actually like adjusted for trolls and orcs.
Give it a second. It's loading. I swear. Mine's like the 2-seater version of this. Or actually, did I just get the added seat thing? I don't remember. Please load, internet. I'm trying. It's a 3 meg image. Why am I watching the bar? I hate it here. Wait for it. Wait. Oh. I hate my internet. This is my wait for a 3 megabyte image, by the way.
Jeez.
That's what I drive.
It's a bike.
It's that, but seated for 2.
Nice.
So, like I said, it's a goddamn movie motorcycle.
Sure, we can use it.
I-
By the way, this might be a bit awkward, but I don't want to get these like new clothes dirty. Can I sleep at your plane?
Fine, I'll
Because-
see if I can get one of the drones operational, clean out the side bedroom.
I can clean up the bedroom myself, but I'm currently squatting.
Wait, what?
So...
You do cleaning?
I mean, I would be willing to do a minimum amount of cleaning in return for you letting me
Immediate
stay
interest.
We might have a blossoming relationship, friend.
I'm not becoming your maid.
Hey,
If I
only
pay
maids
you,
are in
you
high
might.
demand.
If I pay you, you might.
That's fair.
I'm sure
Actually.
I'm sure it's easier than being a bedroom maid.
I'm pretty sure.
Hey yo.
Jesus Christ.
I'm pretty sure you can't afford my rates, though.
The
Nothing wrong with
claws coming out.
Oh
No, the girls are fighting.
Oh my god.
And the thing is, we're like broadcasting this entire conversation through the comedy, and Gag is like,
Looks at Alice and goes, "Women, am I right?"
Doug's getting upset.
Doug's getting upset. You get a message, Doug, on your comm link from the dwarf who's like, "Hey man, I'm feeling you're upset. I hope you're okay."
You go, Pipe Jack.
Yeah, just get a drink with him later if he's down.
Hell yeah.
The weird
I
thing
like
is,
that
the
guy,
fucking
he's
Raven
cool.
has not met Pipe Check yet, and I don't
What's
think it's
his
gonna
name?
be a good encounter.
Fuck was his name?
Met Pipe Jack digitally.
Do not flirt with the fixer.
Why not? Maybe
It's
we'll-
really
touch.
funny because there's both Pipe Jack, the dwarf fixer, and then there's Khan, the dwarf
Khan's-
decker.
I love Khan. He's in the third tab, by the way, midway down.
I saw him.
Or midway, mid. Yes.
Or how
Khan's
Show
great.
does.
I love Khan.
I literally had to. I saw that picture and I was like, it's perfect. And the fact that he has like Ares sweatpants just makes it, just completes it. Just absolutely.
Alrighty. Yes. Well, with that, alright, around like let's say like 12:30 we roll up. I suppose.
Yeah, sure.
Unless you guys have any further prep or objections.
Nope.
Don't think so.
Alrighty, we roll up to the museum.
Alright, you roll up to the museum. What is your plan for parking? Are you gonna park at the museum itself in the
Actually-
under area, or are you going to park a ways off and walk?
I'm a celebrity. I'm just gonna park I'm just gonna park the motorcycle
I
in
was
front
gonna
of
say,
the
I'm
entrance.
parking I'm parking the motorcycle in front. Also, because it's a motorcycle, like, you know what I mean. It's a motorcycle. We're parking it in front. Like the armored car, you guys will go to the you guys will can jump out in the front and then grid nav it to the parking lot.
Well, I just wanted to ask because I'm giving you the aerial view.
Okay.
Yeah. I did want to mention
Well,
actually as a question. If we are planning on splitting this into two, that could add the potential for Istian and Nitro joining back up when the second session is. So finding a good spot to split that, if that's the plan, would probably be nice.
Have someone else for when or if things go wrong.
Yeah, but the point being, if they're joining for the next session, that would be the continuation of this. If we leave like a majority or the main point of the job to that session so that they can join in on that, might be a good idea.
Okay. And truth be told,
I mean,
you
hey,
know,
they can
cutting it, doing the legwork and then letting the next session be the finale gives me more time to plan events. It also gives me time to complete the housing application I need today, so.
I just want to give it
also
a good
like,
bit of gameplay.
another thing we could do for Ishin and Nitro, if they want, like, for their thing, we can also just have them play Big D. If they want, like, they can go outside and start fucking, like, they let out a single round, we're going to get half the security staff there.
That's fair. Yeah.
Granted, they're going to have to run like hell because we're in the nice part of town,
But yeah, I just want to give them. I don't want to have them just kind of sitting around like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, or rather
trust
than
me,
them
no,
being
I will
gun
give everybody
distraction.
something to
I mean,
do.
A, you can send them
Alright,
the VOD so they know exactly what's going on, and B,
Or
I
we
would
can just do
argue-
last time on Dragon Ball Z, because that's infinitely more fun to leave them in confusion.
yeah.
Yeah, you get the point.
But I would argue that we at least get us shown around the museum and then basically cut, because then like we can either go loud or we can come back later and sneak in. Doesn't matter, but like I would at least like to do the scouting part this time still. If that's fine with
Yeah,
everybody. If not,
Yeah,
then
of course.
we can
No, I just
cut
wanted
it to next week.
Point that out.
Remember, so far you only have the first floor plan.
Mhm.
I leave it to you guys what you want to do. I'm up for anything.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
I'm fine
no.
with whatever.
Because Kroar's not going to be here, so unless Aura wanted to do fucking a milk run session, we're probably not. Or that one-shot thing he was threatening, we're not doing shit on Saturday.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do like one shot on this morning again, so I was thinking. But we'll see what people want to do on Saturday, just because we're missing people.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get going.
So you pull up on the museum.
Okay, I thought you were trying to say, well, let's stop here. But
No.
okay.
No, the
If
idea
you
was to
scream,
do.
hey.
The idea was to do the legwork and then come back to the heist next week.
Oh, okay.
That works.
So yeah, pulling up on the museum, parking the
Wonderful.
motorcycle, getting all set up. You go through basically what amounts to that front entrance that's labeled 1 on the floor plan that I provided you for the ground floor.
Mhm. Yeah.
You are very quickly, you go through the scanner. It kind of validates your passes immediately. Looks like based on the legwork you did on the Matrix, it seems they're expecting you. So you do see
Good.
a rather nicely dressed young human woman comes over to your group and is like, "Greetings. So I will be your guide. And if at any point you would like to take some time either for yourselves, you may simply say so. And if you need, here is may use this." And she kind of hands you a small palm, and it's basically like
Plus one,
if you
two,
need an
check.
explanation
Just check
or
my mic real
anything, you can buzz her, and that's if you've
Check it again.
after you've kind
Good,
of
one,
chased
two.
her up. If that's the
And
case.
should be good. Okay. Sorry.
I'll grab it, I guess, as I fiddle with more camera equipment.
As you do see, you're kind of given the executive treatment. Starts with showing you kind of the project in the overview gallery, where you're seeing a lot of the like works in progress, paintings, things like that. It's where it's marked 2 and 3, kind of in the general area. As you can see, pretty much in that. Or actually, everybody just roll me perceptions, and I'll tell you what you can see. I can't give you all
yeah.
Hey,
I am
Gug
also
can
gonna
see
use
for
my
once.
Perception.
I'm also gonna use my astral perception to look
Blind
at
shit.
shit, but yeah.
I also have Matrix perception.
I like how you rolled 11 dice there, Ellie, and I rolled 5.
My dice have betrayed me.
Okay, I also rolled 11 dice.
God damn it. Sorry, the fur wasn't in
that's
my
because-
eyes for once.
Well, that's because my mental stats are, like, all good. And have buffs from other things. Thank you, Matrix drugs.
But yeah, you don't see what you're immediately looking for on the first floor, but that was kind of your expectations. A lot of this is more, paintings, which, again, given this is like Shadowrun, those are even increasingly rare given the lower prevalence of like art supplies and the like. They do have some physical paintings, but you can also see in the kind of in the center of these exhibits, you can pull up like an augmented reality version where you can pull up kind of like digital recreations and kind of what they call kind of the museum back catalog.
Sure.
You do see, of course, on that first floor near that special exhibit, there's stairs going up. You do see, of course, in the back a few administrative areas. Of course, tour guide isn't exactly pointing it out, but something you've noticed. You pretty much get the lay similarly to what you see on that ground floor plan. She does quickly, of course, if you'd like, there is the gift shop on the east side, as well as a restaurant and bar out then.
Like a little, you just see fucking Electra get, noticeably excited at gift shop before retaining a straight face.
God damn it, no.
But yeah, so taking you on up, the tour guide takes you up to the second floor, which again is a lot of mostly these are focus galleries, so galleries that are kind of centered on a theme, or an exhibition gallery. So if y'all want to roll me perception.
Aw, yeah.
You do know that there's roughly three
Fucking
focus galleries on the south, and then there's 2 special exhibitions to the north. And if you need, I can of course provide you with the
that was so close to an actual glitch.
I mean, I would basically just like to look at the fucking look at the pieces with my astral sight to be like if anything else than the stuff we're here to steal is magical.
Yeah, I almost fucking forgot we're here to steal something.
Yeah, I'm
Right?
I'm
You're
going to
like, this
go in-
isn't just us going to the museum and hanging out like friends.
The gangs see a museum for the first time.
I'm gonna be getting like plenty of be an act, take plenty of pictures of the exhibits, get Raven to like pose in front of a few of them.
Yeah.
You do see, if you are looking at like magical things, you do see some aura coming from the bottom right special or focus gallery, and then of course the north special exhibition gallery. That special exhibition gallery being themed around dragons.
Oh no.
I wonder why it's themed around dragons.
No.
So we're talking like, you know, talisman, you know, coins and talismans that belong to Dunkelzahn. There's like a perfectly preserved like talon, you know, and then there's a
single
like,
tooth that is reportedly was at some point in the possession of Loafweir.
Yeah. You know,
Reportedly,
and
of course,
a few
otherwise-
of
because
like
if-
Dunkelzahn's paintings and the like, or has to be
Reportedly, of course, because if it's confirmed, we have issues.
correct.
In before there's a few fucking scales of Nachtmeister in here, which is the dragon that Lothar killed above Frankfurt.
Let's not.
It's not Anger of the Dragons.
I mean, I'm pretty sure those are good fucking like foci.
I just give you all a Matrix message of
You do
dragons
catch-
equal nope.
With your perception and with the sensing, the bottom right, and I guess it does make sense when you get to it. The bottom right focus gallery is centered around Native
Are we supposed
American
to have
art
a
and
picture of the
artifacts.
second floor?
I said I would provide it to you. So
Okay.
give me a minute and I'll give you the floor.
You're fine, boss.
I do appreciate how instead of first floor, second floor, third floor, it's ground floor, first floor, second, or first floor, third floor. There's no second.
Yeah, a lot of places are pretentious like that.
I mean, it usually is the case if like the the second like the first floor is technically high enough for 2 floors. Like that's usually what's up that.
But yeah, if you look in where 9 is, that bottom right corner where it has 9 listed, that's where your artifact is.
Okay.
It
Hey,
looks to be
are there
on,
any windows?
there is a singular window if you, it looks like on that floor plan. Either that or the
I
rest are
believe it-
too high up. But for some reason
Yeah.
they don't have windows on this floor plan.
I believe it is time for Brother Matrix perception.
Brother.
Brother. I'm in the wrong book. Where are you, core rule book?
I would just like to do some sensing of the.
For reference, I will have a Matrix cheat sheet at some point when I fucking have internet.
Of the thing in the room and everything around it, basically. Like, just check out like the magic vibes of the exhibition in that area.
Yeah,
Magic
no, you
vibes.
definitely get some magic vibes. It's very faint because you can definitely tell a lot of these artifacts are like older, and many of them
Mhm.
haven't seen use obviously in a long time or have been bonded to anybody in a long time. But you do get the sense like, you know, these were once like very powerful like shamanic foci.
Can I tell if like any of them would be like if any of them would be worth taking as foci, or if they just have historic value?
Most of them is going to be historic value.
Yeah.
Also, you a lot of these are more tuned to shamanic traditions or Native American traditions.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alrighty.
Mine is technically
gandering.
mine is technically a pre-Christian European tradition, so
Confused screaming.
it is basically a tradition that's native to northern Germany before northern Germany became Christian.
It's a
Damn
long
Germans,
fucking
they
time ago.
ruined Germany.
For the people, so you did your matrix search, right?
The Matrix Perception was the 5 that I just rolled.
Okay.
It is, in fact, the same dice pool as Matrix Search.
It's fine. Yeah, you do see immediately what comes up on the matrix. You do see all of the different cases are set to alarms, and there is also cross cameras in the corners of the room.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So you do know that they are tied to an alarm system, each of the cases, as well as there are cameras in this room. Is there anybody looking at the artifact or the cases directly?
I'll look at it.
I would be, obviously, if they're online. You know.
Gug would be like playing the part of
I'm talking
not-
like mostly focused on meat space.
I mean, I would
Then
look
then
at
roll
it through
perception.
magic space, but like since I don't really go like astral projecting, so I assume if I look at something, it's basically if the magic is overlaid over my normal sight. I would assume how that works. Or
I think so, or at least that's how I've always done it.
Yes. The answer is yes, asterisks.
Fair.
There's a few cases where it's not, and we're not in one of those.
So did y'all roll me perceptions?
oh wait, sorry.
I should probably roll you a meat space perception as well.
Yeah. What the fuck's up with all of these ones? Damn.
Gug is playing the role of looking around as a bodyguard, but if he
Three.
notices something, obviously. No, he does not.
You go, big guy.
Gug needs some glasses.
Gug, hey, listen, Gug has a perception rating of 1 now. That's better than before.
I have a perception rating of 1 and some very nice contacts.
I have a perception rating of 3 technically, but the problem is I'm always at a -1 when I'm in a new area, so
Yeah. What you notice, Relly, is that it does look like the cases themselves are do have a physical lock to it, in addition to whatever technical securities are tied to it. It does look like, interestingly enough, the cases don't use a regular, like, they're not like locked with like a key and lock. It's almost like you have like, it's almost like it's like a weird screwdriver type thing, but it's like a unique type of key
God.
that wouldn't be able to be easily auto picked, but it basically looks like they used a specific like screwdriver type thing to kind of lock
It's a
these
key.
in place.
What is it? It's a keyed lock.
Mhm.
Oh,
It's a locked
God.
key.
And there is one on each corner, kind of that case. So you'll have to locate that key
Oh, alright.
or break the glass, whichever.
Or get a very good roll with your auto picker.
What does lockpicking fall
Hey,
under?
Vic.
Locksmith?
Locksmith. Also, for
Maybe.
reasons you can't default that one.
Makes sense.
Though, if you do have a very shiny auto picker, you can get a +6 to your dice.
if I remember correctly,
I do
Reddit is
have
actually
a very
pretty
shiny
good
auto
at
picker.
picking.
I should be able to disable the individualized security stuff. That
Because it does look like,
I
from
am
what you can see, a lot of the cases are tied where it's like
Mhm.
there's an alarm. Of course, there's an alarm system on the case. There's the physical lock, and like can see there's also like kind of an electronic lock that kind of like locks it in place.
maglock.
Yeah, basically.
They're just locked to shit effectively.
Yeah. Perceiving in the astral, you do see, of course, the
Like I assume there's at least some basic bitch wards around the place that are like,
Yeah.
keeping people out that are actually projecting and shit.
correct. Yeah, there are wards in place to keep people from astrally projecting. You do also sense what appears to be the present, like the lingering presence of like a watcher spirit.
Oh no.
Okay, so they have a mage.
That is a problem because if they can summon spirits, we do not really have a way to fight spirits.
Gun.
Except for gun.
Done.
Gug has gun.
I have.
No, the problem is that
fists.
the problem. I mean, yeah, the problem is that spirits to relish
They have
spirits. Spirits have damage resistance to like non-magical
Brother Hardened
weapons.
Armor is over. My boy Hardened Armor here to make us to ask if here rolling up and asking, hey guy, do you have armor penetration? No. Wow, you don't deal damage. You
Yeah, I don't think
basically to overcome a spirit, you need a armor you need a armor pen of basically equal to their force, and if you can get over that via APDS or something, they stop existing. But for every point of hardened armor they have, they get automatic damage reduction. As in, there's like
It's
on
just
top
fine,
of
like-
whatever their armor roll is, they just get automatic successes on their armor roll.
Jesus Christ.
This is on
That's
top of them
basically-
being able to dodge you in the first place.
Yeah, like
my
spirits are elusive as fuck.
Yeah, so
They-
the two
spirits
ways.
are
So
pain in the ass to
the
fight.
two ways to deal with spirit. Yeah, what is it? The two ways to deal with spirits is either have a very high armor pen or hit like a fucking train. Because like
Or
if Captain
have
Jackass,
magic.
you're that guy too. So yeah, like so if Captain Jackass if Captain Jackass walks up with his fucking Highland Forge Claymore and his strength 10 orc walks up and says, "Hello, please hold this 16 damage." The spirit is still going to be sad because it doesn't matter if they have 6 auto successes against the armor roll and got 3 in their dice. They're still taking fucking 8 damage.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Meanwhile, if armor pen makes their hardened armor go away, and they do not get it for magic damage, which the only way to reliably do magic damage is spells, or if you have a weapon foci, which does make me want to bring something up to Oro that I had a curiosity on, but later.
So what I'm hearing is we cast Fireball at it, or we call up the father to cast Christian Fireball
We
at
cannot cast Fireball. I'm an adept. I'm not a mystic adept.
it. Okay, but the father can cast magic.
I don't think he's gonna want to
you
shoot
can
something.
get yourself. Oh,
Do you
I
want to
love
call
using
upon your? Do
fucking
you want to
elk.
call upon your contact to be like, "Hey priest, there's like a spirit here. Can you like magic something with it?"
Exercise.
And then he starts asking
there's
questions of like, "Why are we stealing from a museum?"
Because it's the British.
Call him.
And then he's like,
Okay, you're-
"Okay, that makes sense."
I'm on my way.
Okay, you're.
I don't
okay,
approve of
you're-
stealing, but are we stealing or are we giving it back?
The hell out of this place.
King for the people.
Giving it back to you, the people.
And by the people we mean Mrs. Johnson.
Oh yeah.
So we just have to tell him we'll make a very sizable
pays better
donation
than
to
people.
church, and I'm sure he'll look the other way. That's like we're stealing from a museum.
Either way, of the 3 different ways I'm aware of to remotely nuke a spirit, we're not doing any of them.
I don't have armor pen. I don't think we have anybody that hits like a truck, and I don't think we could call up.
God does. Like, if God brings his LMG to bear, I'm pretty sure we can kill the spirit, but...
Jesus fucking Christ. Yes, but he also has to fire his LMG in the classy part of town.
You could.
It's fine.
Do any of you have, say, a taser?
Doug has a taser. They're
no.
called his
I have
fists.
stick and shock rounds. And a shotgun?
Do you have shock gloves, at least?
No.
No.
I just realized I don't even have I don't actually have any fucking ammo for my hold-up pistol, for my light pistol.
Well, I guess we're buying some fucking APDS rounds. And some silencers.
I have a silencer.
All my guns are silenced already. I have an Ingram Smart Gun X and an Ares Lightfire 75. They're both
I do
silenced.
also-
No, okay, like just for theoretical planning of what I was thinking is, what I'd do is if I can be a god gamer on my hacking rolls, I'd do 4 things, and then you guys would have to pick up the legwork from there because I'd probably be going from eating AIDS on drain. But the thoughts of what we can do for later would be I would loop the 2 cameras that are in this room. We need to and then in the upstairs area, which we're presumably going to take a look at. Hello? Oh, who died?
With the bot.
The bot.
Oh, okay.
It's just easier
we're
to
presumably
connect and
gonna
disconnect.
yeah. Oh, okay, that's fine. We're going to get somewhere else for so what I'd actually do is I'd have a sprite go upstairs and he would do 2 things. Trip the alarm on one of the things upstairs, not in the area we're going to, and brick or at least like make both the cameras go nuts. Because machine spirits can do gremlins and basically go fuck up machinery without breaking it. Or they can brick it if they roll really well.
Machine spirit.
So if everything in their upstairs is suddenly on the fritz, like I think the security is going to be rushing there.
At least temporarily to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, to figure, and like especially if the cameras, because like on the rest of the system, presuming I'm subtle, they won't notice. They'll just see the camera, everything's normal, where we're actually breaking in.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
And then we use glass cutters to get through the window quietly.
Do we have glass
And
cutters?
then we can buy them for like fucking 5 new yen. Who cares? If I remember correctly, the implant to get it implanted into your finger is like 30 new yen. Or
That's
something.
bullshit.
Oh, hell
Or
no.
not 30, it's like 300, sorry.
3,000
Yeah.
maybe.
Okay, so basically we're gonna come back at another time, like somehow get on the roof,
Or
like rope down from there, cut into the glass, get the fucking like.
yeah, either that or gecko grip up the sides.
Yeah. Do we want to just smash the case, or do we want to try and get the? I mean, the problem is if we smash, like, we do want to get the bonus money. So, like, if we just smash the,
It's not smash.
yeah, like if we just,
we have to if we want the extra $5,000, we have to do it stealthy, meaning one of you has to figure out how to work a fucking lockpick, or we need to go get a fucking auto picker.
Relish,
I have an
what's your
auto picker,
locksmith
I
skill?
have skill and lockpick, and I'm specialized.
Wait, did you say you have an auto picker?
I should.
Alright.
Yeah,
I
have an
have
auto
to summon
picker.
more okay. What
I have an
level is
auto
your auto
picker.
picker?
Should be 6. Yeah, it says it's 6.
Oh my god. Alright, so you have +6 dice, and I
Yep.
can tell
Ratings-
the help to overclock your stuff, so you can whatever they roll, you get that an extra dice too.
Rating 6 auto picker, level 3 locksmith, level 6 sneaking without my chameleon suit active, and level 6 palming. I am specialized for sneaking and stealing,
Okay, yeah, no, you'll be very helpful on this.
and I can't wait for my dice to betray me.
Yeah, you'll be. What is it? You'll be all too helpful on this.
And I have armor penetration.
Alrighty, let's get on with now that we've done a thorough examination of the second floor and I'm just going to take like a shitload of pictures with Raven in this side room and basically so we just have the entire room in pictures, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
Just be
we
like, yeah.
can.
Yeah, this is like we're like, oh yeah, we're doing a piece on this specific area. I just feel the vibes here, you know.
Vibes. They do, unless you
Talk like a fucking
particularly
celebrity.
want most of the third floor, but there is a library and an educational area, but for the most part it's administrative, so unless you specifically
I
want to go to
want
the
to-
third floor, the guide
I
will
would
want-
like to go to. I was.
I mean, you can
our
specifically
view speak.
request.
Yeah, like I would guess I would like to meet like the director of the museum and maybe try and fucking pawn the keys off him. But yeah.
Yeah,
You're gonna do
unfortunately,
fucking
he's,
hug him?
I look
very
at the
busy
late. It could.
at the moment.
I would. At the very least, I'd like to be able to go to the library. The library area. Studio requested specifically some reading shots. The Horizon's currently doing an effort for kids to have more literacy. You know how it is. In
Kids
some of
aren't
the
real.
larger
Who
areas.
reads book these days? Like, and you can just use the AR, whatever.
Use the AR.
Reminded that most people in the Shadowrun world are actually incapable of writing on paper because they are not used to it. Like they are literally just
Yeah.
type. They
Yeah.
are not used to actually.
I know they can't write or read, but they know what a book is and what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
You're doing the shoot. The accounting department said so. We're not having this argument again.
Yes. Yeah, sure. Please, like, I'm just gonna turn to the person that's sending it. Please lead the way.
She gives a polite bow and takes you up to that third floor, showing you pretty much the library and kind of the educational area, which is 15 and 16.
Brownie points if your character doesn't know how to read.
I might actually use a skill linguist. I'm pretty sure I can read. I can actually, my character actually knows 3 languages.
Like, really?
Hey, I know too.
Reminder that English is technically not their mother language.
Nice.
Alrighty. Which numbers did you say the library was?
The library is 15. Educational area is 16. And it's on the one I just
Alrighty.
posted that says third.
Alright, using the final command of Sprite, I'm going to just ask him to go look around and see if there's any signs of around the building of any other matrix things besides devices. Or rather, Decker, or the Persona devices.
In an emergency, like, it could also be like a fire alarm.
Yeah. You do see, of
Yeah,
course,
but
they do have
I'm going to-
a fire alarm, like
Rather,
sprinkler
yeah,
system set up across the building, that are tied to
Yeah,
each of the individual floors, as well as separate subsystems for the different exhibits. So, like, for instance, if they get a report of, like, a fire in one exhibit, they can set the sprinkler system for that one area. Otherwise,
I assume in the library area would be more like a gas system, considering like if you use the sprinkler system, that would kind of fuck up all the books.
well, yes, but you know what I mean.
Sky, why?
It's really shitty, but I wanted to do that.
Hey, you know what? It works.
Fuck you, cleans.
Actually, no, I can do this better.
Not like this. Let's see.
Beautiful sky.
Guy.
Well, I assume me and Lai are gonna do the shoots. Just looking around a bit, doing like the photo shoots of like me reading. Maybe I'm gonna look like if there's any interesting books, but I don't think that's what we're here for. So
Raven pretending she reads books at some point.
fuck you.
Damn, bro.
Do you actually read books?
I mean, probably not like the kind of books that they
The
have.
answer
have
to
here,
99 point The answer to 99.9% of the population is no, and part of that population that said yes are dragons.
So if you read, you're a dragon, is what I'm hearing.
No.
Bruh.
Hey yo, time to learn how to read.
Gug, the ultimate dragon.
Well, I mean, hey, if it was a Seder Krupp initiative, they'd show Loafweir reading.
Yeah, they definitely would. It's like by a fireplace.
Yeah.
Nice set of spectacles.
Like the fucking,
Yeah.
like there's just this big ass dragon next to a fire with like glasses on.
Mhm.
That'd be hilarious.
I'd pay to see that. Anyways.
Same. And that, my friend, is why it would be an initiative. But anyways. Oh no, I'm not saying your character can't read. I'm just saying, where the fuck are they getting books from?
I mean, reminder that like
It's a museum.
We have to
dragon
remember, this is a very, like, high class, like...
yeah.
Oh no, I mean Raven in her free time, not here.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
that's
you
fair.
have to remember that like Raven came to Miami like 3 months ago. She isn't actually from here.
I don't care where you are. Where are they getting books?
She's only
from?
poor here.
Yeah. I mean, technically she's also poor in Germany, which is one of the reasons she came here. But she actually had access to books before that.
Audible gasp.
Audible.
She had Audible?
Sponsored to you by
Fuck off.
No,
Hush you.
no, this video is not sponsored.
And hush you.
Don't
This
need to be
stream is
banned more.
sponsored by...
Swear to God.
This video is brought to you by Raid Shadowrun.
Raid Shadow Legends. No, it's not.
Excuse me, it's brought to you by crime.
Alexa, set an alarm for 15 minutes.
Soy calf. Bruh. Okay, Google.
Do they do it? Oh no.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well,
Doesn't have much to do here.
I'm going to send the sprite to go look through the areas that I can't because I think it'll be a little sussy if the fucking photographer drops unconscious.
I mean,
bit.
a
Okay,
little.
we'll just say you have anemia.
That's why Gug's here.
Can
Yeah, you do notice that a lot of the back, like, administrative areas don't seem to have camera coverage. So it's
I
kind of
see.
like a dark spot for you.
Okay.
You
So Roof
anticipate
might act-
anticipate they're likely running either like a skeleton crew a lot of the time, or isn't much of a need for a lot of the administrative. Like there are probably people
Sure.
doing a lot of the administrative work, work on social media, like stuff like that, but some of it might just be remote and a lot of it's just maybe empty space or space for the security to operate. But they don't keep
Yeah.
a lot of they're not keeping watch on those areas. So unfortunately it is a bit of a blind spot if you've got access to the camera network.
Wonderful. Also, are the cameras on like a host of some variety, or are they just kind of
They're
each
on
set for
a
individual?
host for the they're on a host for the area.
Okay. They're on the area host. Got it. Cool. Alrighty. Well, but I take notes and we do the photo shoot, and I don't think we have anything else. As I
Don't think so.
if you wanted I look towards Ray. If you wanted to do public meeting of any variety, do you mind if I check out the gift shop?
No, sure, if you're free. I'm just gonna take another small stroll around the exhibition if that's fine with you.
Of course. You two stay with our lovely star here.
Got it.
Very well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take another walk around, like just actually. It's considering Raven has been living in the slums basically for 3 months. She's just enjoying being in an area that doesn't smell of piss constantly.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Alright,
take it
I go to the gift shop
You go to the gift
and
shop,
buy
it's
some
the cute
cheap ass knickknack.
Hell yeah. You get like a little Miami snow globe.
Hell yeah.
Implying it has ever snowed in Miami, also implying it would ever snow in Miami in the Shadowrun universe, considering fucking global warming.
It might
I
snow,
know,
just
no,
not
no,
snow.
It's what is it? It's meant to look like rain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's meant to
If you
look like
shake it, it
rain.
looks like it's
And
raining.
in fact, if you
Hey,
there's
yo.
a button on the bottom that has it do like a little thunderstorm.
Hey yo, I want a snow globe like this.
Jesus Christ.
Like deadass, I would actually buy a snow globe like that. Not even lying.
It's not even
That's
like the
pretty cool.
shaking type of snow globe. It's like the kind where you press a button and it does everything for you.
They got a bunch of cheap little, they got a bunch of knickknacks and various things that are kind of built around a lot of the themes of the museum. So, you know, you've got a few, like, you know, snow globes of the city and the like. There's, like, a couple of, like, recreations of, you know, some of the stuff in the Native American exhibit. There's a little, Loafleer plushie.
No.
I love it.
I grabbed the loafware plushie.
You feel it stare
This
into
is
your
going
soul
home with
for
me.
a brief moment.
It's got a fucking watcher spirit in it, Jesus Christ.
Oh god.
This is 100% going home with me.
I'm going to burn your fucking house down.
Well, at least clean it first.
You fucking go to the room to go to sleep, Arm, and it's just on the shelf opposite the bed staring at you.
You just find a bunch of dragon
Oh, no.
plushie.
There's one for every dragon.
Oh my god.
That's your bit, is that you're just really into the dragons. So you have this guy, you go to his, like, apartment or house, and it's just, like, the biggest dragon fanboy. Like, all of the Loafwear stuff, all
Yo.
of the Dunkelzahn stuff. You know,
It's-
Hestamy and all that.
It's the Happy Meal toys of
I
the
just-
future. There's just dragon toys. Collect them all.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, you know he goes to the Stuffer Shack every
Stuffer
Wednesday
Shack.
to try and get the cheap dragon toys.
Weekly collectible
Fuck, it's
dragon
the
toys.
Dragon Ball again
Wow.
basically owns the entire Pacific.
Mhm.
I don't remember.
Do I have enough base strong for second skin and my coat, or am I losing my coat? Anyways, after I go out with get my snow globe and my plushie,
Mhm.
one of which I can hide in my jacket.
Mhm.
Are you stealing a snow globe?
No, I'm paying for them.
Okay, I thought you said I got the hide in the jacket bit, and
It's a pretty incidental cost, so because you have medium lifestyle.
Yeah. I mean, I have enough for some bullshit.
Yeah,
I
like I
I
said,
have a medium
one of those
lifestyle
things
with
that is
all of the
incidental.
bells and whistles.
I know,
Yeah.
but that's part of what lifestyle's meant to cover is like incidental costs that aren't necessarily.
Unless you're a homeless person,
Mhm.
and then you
In
don't have
that case,
incidental.
in that case, if you're street or squatter, it's literally just food.
Yeah.
Because it's expensive to be poor.
it
Yes,
is.
it is.
True.
Very expensive.
It's real to reality.
Snap back to reality. Oh.
Alrighty. I don't know, unless you guys had something else to go look at, I think.
I don't believe so.
Or Gug wanted to visit the gift shop.
Who was looking at the other exhibits, by the way?
I was looking around while he was in the gift shop.
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
So all three of them, presumably, because I think they're following Raven to keep up the act.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all together.
Gug's not really been doing a ton. He's just been...
Okay, Relly and Gug, you do notice looking at the other exhibits, it does look like the physical key, like that
Yeah.
weird physical key on the cases is different from exhibit to exhibit.
Mm.
So like they
Oh,
are
good.
So there isn't a universal, no.
Great.
So there's a big old keychain somewhere.
Oh god, it's gonna jingle and it's gonna jangle.
Will it wrangle and wrangle?
Yes.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Alright, yeah, so we're either gonna have to find that, or... I mean, the auto picker would be a potential
Or do a very, like, I can, what is it?
Yeah, the
I can
idea
give
that
you a
you
plus.
push forwards earlier was good.
Yeah. Yeah, I can, what is it? I can up the auto picker to, like, I can get a sprite to probably crank it up to a hypothetical rating 10.
It's probably our best bet,
so-
honestly. But how to
like,
get that opportunity?
Unless the other boys are feeling stealthy enough to like get to the upper offices and get back down without being seen.
Gug.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we're
Gug.
I mean, hey, it may become an option if you have the full crew, because I think Ishchen's sneaky.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we actually that so we need to the goal. Okay, well I presume we just leave the museum at this point.
Yeah, we don't really
so.
need to be there for anything specific anymore, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give you all a snow globe.
Oh yeah. I press the button and stare at it with great
Funny hand
curiosity.
grenade.
Not a hand. I show Gug how to use it.
Gug is
Press the
educated, he
button and
does.
Make it rain.
Gug enjoys making people
I
think he's
know,
dumb.
but your response made it. Please understand the rest of my group.
I'm just imagining that in lore, your character just assumes that Gug is absolutely brain dead. Like, hands me, it's like, if
No,
you
I-
push the button, it'll store!
No, I don't. I don't assume that because
So
I
fuck-
I can roll matrix search to look up your background.
That's fair. Well, if you know what
I
my
you're
sin
not.
is,
That has to.
Gug hasn't given out his sin
I was
yet.
going. Yeah. And
Fair.
Gug hasn't given out his sin yet. Where is the?
Right, so...
I don't know,
We-
Gug. Tell me more about your sin.
So if we are going to go
Anyways.
with the picking route instead of getting the keychain, then we should probably head out. Are we good with that?
I believe so.
Mm,
Might want to...
we do know the full floor plan as well. Due to the fact that I had the
Yeah.
sprite go back and
Now,
like,
do we
granted, we don't know it in meat space, but like.
do
Whatever.
we plan on coming back during like hours, open hours? Because if so, you want to leave on like potential terms of that with the staff.
No, we'd probably come back in closed hours.
Okay, yeah. So
what I was thinking, or okay, we will head out. So okay, what I was thinking because we'll have a bigger crew of people to work with. If we have two sneaky people, which I can be Hackerman remotely, or at least close enough to do the close enough to do the job. But I was thinking we need to come up with a not gun related. I'm thinking we should cause an incident outside.
I mean, I can pretend to be drunk and just try to get the fucking
No,
people
I
over
was
there.
thinking.
I
I
seduced
was
the
thinking
guard.
We do a car crash. No, we stage a car crash.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't got a car to crash.
No, I was gonna say no. I can set like that's the thing is with the between the hardware guy, I can make it look like my bike is like super
Fucked.
damaged, and then fake the matrix signatures that make it say there has been a car crash here. Call the cops.
That's fair. I don't.
And like I can get all that stuff. What is it? We could fake a car crash really easy. That'd call the cops. You can make a shitload of noise with that one. We can start screaming and shouting at each other.
Really want the cops here,
That'll
like, at all?
probably get the rest of the security staff out. Hmm?
I don't. Do we really want the cops here at all, though? Like, even if they're
Well,
distracted
maybe- or,
outside.
No, Oh no, I wouldn't have it actually phone the cops, but like the thing is, to the security people, it would look like the cops have been called.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I don't want them calling either.
We can, yeah. Oh yeah. We can spoof it
Fair.
and make it look like the cops have been called. So like, if they actually get any sussy shit, they might already think the cops are on the way and not call them themselves. But the security, or at least if I can rig the security systems to not automatically do it. I don't know. We can think up better distractions next time. I'm thinking we get stealthy boys to go in there. I can hacker man the things that need to be hacker manned. Between Gug, I don't know the other two people that we have on board. They're stealthier than Gug and Raven.
I mean, I'm decently. I don't know if Nitro is that much stealthier than I am, but like we're both decently stealthy.
Yeah,
but Nitro is
Nitro's
also a
face.
face.
Okay, what?
Istian's got some
one
stuff.
of you can
Yeah.
well, the thing is, if we have two faces making a fucking ruckus in the street, I think you guys can like enough of a ruckus and make it convincing.
True, and then Istian's free to sneak around too.
Raven does hate the elf. She doesn't need to make it convincing.
Hey, that'll help.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so like
I gotta fucking
we
kill each
can
other.
if we're going to like call it, we need to cause a tussle, but like we need a tussle that doesn't have guns. Because the minute a non-silence round gets popped off in the museum is the minute that we start that HTR I get to set my timer of HTR in T minus whatever.
HRT inbound.
I'm not being there when a god agent shows up.
Yep.
Which is fast.
Yeah. A minute. Alright,
Precisely.
Because God has no chill.
So far,
Yeah?
plan
God
is
has no chill.
stage distraction outside, spoof cops being called to pull security guards outside with two faces,
Yes.
so on and so forth. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
the second
two faces can make
team.
a ruckus, and I can oof that.
Meanwhile, the second team goes in, picks lock, relish picks lock, swaps and gets out. Right?
Yes,
I
that's the
do
goal.
agree that
They
it's
would they'd either go, depending on how confident the team's feeling, they would either go in through the roof, or we start the ruckus on the opposite side of the building. They can like get a drop up or they can get up on top of the roof, and you drop down to the window, cut through the glass of the singular window in that room, and then get to
Yeah, I'm thinking.
get to the room from that window.
Do you think it would be best to try and find
Depends on
another
how
way in
confident-
other than cutting through that glass? Because even if we replace it with a replica, so they don't know what was taken, they might
You're gonna
inspect
know.
everything. Yeah.
Fair. We could try roof access then. With the
Yeah.
lack of cameras there, I'd have to. With the lack of cameras upstairs, that'd be nice, but still have to.
We'd have to
through a
do
little
some
bit of
more.
hell to.
That could be
I'd have to go
the.
through a little bit of hell to cut all the cameras on the way.
That could be some.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You could try cutting in through the ground floor entrance to the restaurant.
Yeah, that's true. We can also try ground floor getting to the second floor.
Yeah, or we could just take another thing at the same time. Just replace the one that we actually want and then take another thing.
I mean, yeah, like especially if you manage to crack the case open and close it without anybody noticing, taking like 2 or 3 items from a completely different part of the exhibition will make the people think, oh, they were interested in this area, and they won't look too closely at the other areas.
They probably won't inspect all of the things if it's relatively obvious what was taken.
Yeah, if you just smash like 1 or 2 cases in a different area, it will be clear that like this was like contained to this area. They're not gonna look everywhere.
They
So,
broke into the museum to steal the entire gift shop store of Dunkelzahn plushies.
I mean,
the fucking
You see a light smile from Electra for a moment before it just goes back down.
I mean,
Ideas are forming.
The
No,
thing
that
is,
would be silly.
Raven doesn't mind Dunkelzar. Raven minds Lofir.
Alright, low for your plushies. Fuck you.
What was I saying? But like, I mean, like, probably like the director of the museum is probably gonna order everything investigated. But do you think the people actually doing the investigating are gonna get paid enough?
Oh,
Maybe. I mean, this is a higher tier place, so not.
Yeah,
not...
which means they have wage slaves.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yes, but by the time that they actually get through investigating each and every one and attempting to figure out that the replica isn't what they have,
Clearly.
by the time any of that comes, our Johnson will be, if we are able to put it there in the first place without a significant suspicion aroused, our Johnson should be long. Like they said, they intend on disappearing once the job's done. The Johnson should be long gone, and we don't care if they figure out it's a fake 3 weeks from now.
Clearly.
We care if they figure out it's a fake before the Johnson gives us our pay data.
We
Because
bribed
we did exactly what they asked. No
the
questions
janitor.
asked. That's what the Johnson said.
You could try to bribe a janitor if you see one.
I swear to God, if the same dude from the rehab facility got a new job and they run into him at night.
I have a hookup.
Hey,
I have a
guys,
hookup
nice
to get
seeing you again.
Hey, what's up?
I have a hookup if we need janitorial attire.
I mean, we already have jumpsuits from the previous missions, though.
Oh, I see.
I have a troll-sized jumpsuit somehow.
All right, but do we?
no, I don't.
Is the path forward
They do.
clear?
Do they? Yeah, they do. I don't.
No, but that's the fun part.
Yeah, there's
There's
a couple of
an idea.
complications on the way. We have the general layout, but we're gonna need to do some legwork before we actually go in anyways.
Yeah, we need to do a
Like,
bit of
in
like
addition to
we
this.
need to get a plan down, but like we have all the details we need.
Well,
And at the very worst, if we need another look through the building, I can actually just YOLO a sprite downtown.
we already have a plan per se. It's just we need to
Just need to solidify.
finish up some stuff here or there. Yeah.
Hmm.
While y'all are
The,
figuring that out, I'm gonna start working on that application.
Okay.
But you let me know if you have any questions for the DM.
Sure.
Otherwise, did everybody
Uh,
enjoy this little prep work session?
I
Yeah.
did. I had a lot of fun.
Shopping run is the best.
Shopping run.
I hope I wasn't. I know I tend to be overbearing sometimes. I hope I wasn't too much.
No,
My
it's
poor
fine.
Alex got manhandled and
Whoop.
shaved.
What is that? What the fuck is that? MT65XX preloader. What are you? Oh,
Yeah, that was good.
Alexis doing things.
I just know I tend to be a little overbearing. Actually, Oro, I'm gonna do one thing. I'm gonna do one thing before the GM can go piss off. Just with the various photo shoots we did with Raven specifically, I have like a corporate entertainment manager as a contact of mine. I'm just going to send him all the images and says, "Could we do anything with this lady? I don't know, a job. You have anything for this?" Shrug emoji. Or
Yeah, because actually getting a decent sin would be nice.
I think he left already.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
no, he's still here, but yeah, he's probably.
Well, yeah, he left.
Probably.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can
Oh,
figure that
oh,
out next time.
ask
It's
me.
fine.
You know, because I have like the character's backstory. I have like a corporate manager that was a personal friend of my character's father. That he is in just cyber electronics, entertainment, and especially VR.
Alright, are we good for the session?
In
Though?
a state where you can leave.
Well, no, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm fine.
the rest of this.
I mean,
will
like,
be-
I would say we can still do some like post session stuff, but I don't. I think we're fine.
You have no idea how glad I am to hear you all can look presentable.
Alright, I'm gonna stop the recording here then.